Hello everyone, how are you? Hello Lucas, hello Nonsense, hello Aaron, hello Minami, hello Phoenix. How are you guys doing? You can't play slots because I haven't added the ducks yet. You know what I'm saying? They should appear in a second. That's me, that's my duck. Where's the rest of them? Oh boy. Oh, there they are. There you go. They're appearing. It's okay. It's just taking a bit of time. Hello everyone. How are you doing? How's everybody's Saturday to Tuesday? Oh, there's the one of hearts and a star. That's nonsense. Yep. You are ducky. Yay, you're sad today. Minami, I swear to God, if you're gonna still talk about fucking zone, who plays... Can you guys believe it? There's drama about who plays Minecraft with who. It's like... first world problems on the duck pond. Who plays video games with who? My cat has decided to forcefully escape her bathroom recovery area. Your cat, at least, you know, she's energetic. Like, at least she's feeling well. It's a good sign, you know? She's somewhere in your bed right on the way. Aww. Slots. Yeah, play your slots. Forget your sadness, Minami. Gamble your sadness away. Use that sadness and turn it into gambling addiction. I highly recommend that. New Chibi Mario's baby. Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyways, if there's some stitches, we have a new issue. Yeah, I guess that's true. Do they not put like those collars on cats like they put on dogs? I guess it doesn't really stop cats because they're like more agile and they have claws and stuff. Okay. Anyways, you know how... Where's the drawing? There it is. Ah, Lera. I don't know, I have, it's my own OBS screen. Like, I set it up. I made all those screens. Why can I never find the ones I need? It's just so messy in my OBS. I really need to fix it. Alright. As much as I love you all, go away. As much as I love you all, go away from my side and enjoy your side. She has that? But she scrapes against... Oh, I see. Wow. Imagine making a vocal in black metal, gonna be me. Ayo, that's very exciting, Lucas. I can't wait to hear that. There is not enough vocal synth metal out there. Cheating on Sled again? I'm not cheating on Sled. I drew Selene last time. Last time, I drew a Selene fan. I remember how I was doing like the outfit design for her. So now it's Rin's turn. They are taking turns. They are both my wives. How are you doing, Mr. E? Pray it works out because I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. None of us know what we're doing. But yeah, today I'm drawing Rin in front of an IKEA. I'm drawing Rin in front of an IKEA because I was like, why the fuck not? At first I wanted to draw her like, you know, be all cool in London. But then I was like, actually, it would be funnier if I just drew her, like, in front of an IKEA. You're having a good day! Oh my god, I'm so happy for you, Mr. E. That's so good to hear that you're having a good day. See, guys, Mr. E doesn't let the whole Minecraft drama bother him. He's having a great day. But yeah, I've got some news. I am qualified for YouTube monetization. Yeah, I submitted stuff, but I may need to review my channel to make sure that I'm actually allowed to, you know, have ads. But I need to make sure that I'm actually ad friendly. So it's gonna take a while for it to get confirmed. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna be like, actually your channel is not ad friendly because you keep swearing. Does anyone know if swearing is like a big issue on YouTube for getting monetized? I genuinely have no idea. But anyways, that's gonna happen. Hopefully, eventually, maybe in like a couple weeks, we'll see. What if you once crossed paths with the Penrose at some point in London? Imagine. You think so? Oh man, do I gotta stop swearing now if I want to get monetized? But I can't do it. I just do it like automatically now. I don't even notice it. I told my mom about it. I was like, Mom, I'm qualified for like monetization. And she was like, but you swear so much. She was like, all I hear is you say fuck whenever you're on stream. And I'm like, yeah, but it's fine. I'm sure they don't care. They probably care. We'll see how it goes. If they tell me to stop swearing, I'm gonna stop swearing. And then I'm gonna like reapply. I'm gonna be a good girl for like a month and then I'm gonna reapply. We'll see how that goes. I genuinely don't know how it works. We're gonna have to see, I guess. Anyway, so I've got Rin here. And I've got this extremely accurate architectural sketch of an IKEA. Hi Natsu, how are you doing? Instead of fuck, say duck, yeah. Just go full in character. It took me a while to figure out the perspective on this, and I still don't think I did. But, you know, it's fine. This is just the background. We'll figure this out, it's okay. Lera learns perspective for Rin Penrose for a VTuber fan art. Usually the first 5 minutes is where you can't swear. Huh? I can't swear the first 5 minutes? Does anyone know if I said any swears so far? I probably did. Like, I don't even notice it anymore, but yeah. How are you doing, Natsu? But anyways, I'm excited either way. We'll see. Maybe if I do get monetized, I think that would be pretty cool. It's my first time being monetized on YouTube. Pretty exciting. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But not swearing for 5 minutes, that's kind of funny. I don't know. If that's like an actual rule, I think that's pretty hilarious. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and figure out the background first because maybe. You know what? No, I'm gonna line Rin first because that way I can at least see what I can afford to like hide behind her and not worry about. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I need to move my microphone so I don't hit it with my pen. There you go. It's gonna be fine, I'm sure. What could possibly go wrong with me trying to draw in a block that IKEA is? Doing good at work? I hope you're having a good day at work. But yeah, if anything, I'm just gonna have to learn how to say duck instead of fuck, apparently. Yay. Yeah, other than that... Oh god. So last week, remember how last week I told you guys about my exhibition? And on Thursday, I was supposed to have this like industry night, which is like the exhibition, but the guests are people from the industry. Oh god. So my university warned us. They sent us like an email and they were like, yeah, we don't really know who's going to show up. Like, we invited lots of industry people, but we have no idea who's actually coming. And I was like, well, that's really reassuring. Thanks, guys. Imagine not cursing could be me, yeah. So yeah, the fucking industry night. So I just arrived to university at like 5-ish. Like, I literally just came and I see that everyone is leaving the building. Like, everyone is walking out. That was the first thing that I saw when I came on industry night on Thursday. And I was like, what's going on? And one of my friends saw me and she called me and I turned around and I came up to her and I was like, what's going on? And she was like, oh, there's a fire alarm. Hi Ben, how are you? And I was like, what do you mean there's a fire alarm? So I was like, surely it's not a drill, because if it was a drill, Like, why would they do a drill, you know, on the day we are supposed to have, like, the exhibition? Like, it's way too important. So I was like, well, I guess this is real then. Like, they wouldn't do a drill at this time right now. And I thought, damn, this is like sabotage. We're gonna scare off the guests with this shit. But after, like, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes, we went back in. And the industry night was supposedly started. When I say it was empty, I mean it. Like, it was literally just students. Like, there wasn't anyone there other than, like, us students. And I was like, damn, nobody fucking came. Like, the family and friends day was legit, like, packed. Because family and friends are the only people who care, you guys. No one will care about you like your family and friends. The industry people don't give a shit. They don't even want cheap student labor for some fucking reason. Like, it's kind of wild. But, like, we were supposed to have... I did not start a fire. Why do people keep asking me that? Because then, like, I told Ethan, and Ethan was like, Lera, I know it's your last day, but you can't burn the place down. And I was like, God fucking damn it, why does everyone suspect I started the fucking fire? I did not start the fire. I'm just gonna put it out there now. I was not the one who started the fire. So, there was, like, nobody there. But we were supposed to have, like, a screening at 6, like, in the cinema room, right? So, and the teacher was like, yeah, they're gonna come to the screening, guys, don't worry. They're gonna go to, like, see all of your projects in the cinema room. And I was like, well, that's reassuring. So me and my friend went to the cinema room just to, like, see if anyone is, like, gonna show up. And there was no one there. Like, not even, like, students went to the screening because we all saw the screening. On Tuesday, there were like 3 people in the cinema room and I was like, this is the saddest day of my life, I think. I didn't even feel bad for myself, I just felt bad for the university. Like, I was like, bruh, I think more people would have showed up at my birthday party and I barely even have any friends at this point. But anyways, so we were in the cinema room and the guy was like really reassuring, like the course leader. He was like, guys, don't worry, people are gonna come in and out. They're gonna, like, you know, pop in and out. It's gonna be fine. And I was like, sure, buddy. And they were about to start the screening. And a fire alarm played for the 2nd time. The fire alarm went off again. And we were like, what? So we all had to evacuate for the 2nd time. Literally when the screening was supposed to happen. Even though no one was really gonna watch it. That's okay, I guess, whatever. So... no fucking way. I was just sitting there like, is this sabotage? Like, this feels like sabotage. Like, the timing is too convenient. Like, just when people are supposed to start showing up, which is when I came, and then just when the screening is supposed to happen, sounds like sabotage to me, okay? Something really wrong with your uni? That's suspicious. You can't be that bold, Lera. It wasn't me! And so we all evacuated, again. We all stood outside, again. And then we started, like, going back in. And one of my professors was there. And I came up to him and I was like, what's up with the fire alarm? And he was like, you gotta stop doing it, Lera. And I was like, it wasn't me! Why does everyone think it's me? But then another professor told me that it was vaping. Apparently someone keeps fucking vaping and it sets off the goddamn fire alarm. Like, fuck. Stop this, please. So yeah, someone couldn't fucking go outside to vape. And it literally caused 2 fires on the industry night, guys. On the industry, like, it's supposed to be an important event. And somebody was like, let me vape and make people evacuate twice. Like, it's actually insane. He's on to you, yeah. I bet they knew that no one was going to shout, so we decided to make it seem like they didn't come because of the fire alarm. I love how it's like immediately jumps into conspiracy theory. It's kind of funny because me and my classmates would fall into conspiracy theory very easily as well. Not about the fire thing, it was like earlier when we were just preparing the exhibition. It was so funny, like we could not, like, all of our conversations whenever I'm with my classmates just end up being about how shit the university is, and we just end up complaining about our professors. Like, all of our conversations just lead there. And it has been very quickly falling into like conspiracy territory as of lately. So we were like, one time we were painting our mural for the exhibition, and we were just like sitting there and we're talking about anime, and we were like, yeah, Dorohedoro is a really good anime. Yeah, I love it too, and it has great female characters. Oh yeah, it has really good female characters. And it's like silent for a bit, and then we're like, anyways, I think there's money laundering happening specifically in our course. Like, we just like immediately, like, we just like talk about something completely unrelated, and then we go, anyways, this university fucking sucks, by the way. Hi, Synchronous, how are you? So yeah, anyways, I wish they weren't giving me that many reasons to believe the conspiracy theories. Like, I'm not, like, actually a conspiracy theory kind of person, unless it's, like, ironic, you know? But, like, they're giving me so many reasons to genuinely start believing in this bullshit, I'm kind of worried. Like, I'm starting to genuinely be like, what if they are money laundering in there? Like, oh well, it's not really my problem anymore. But anyways, after the second fire alarm, we actually got some guests. So we have quickly identified that the industry people have red wristbands on them. I guess it works as like a ticket for them. So me and this other girl, God bless her, we were like... she would just like spot a red wristband like in the exhibition area. And she would just be like, Lera, this is our next victim. And we would like walk up to that person and she would like start a conversation with them. And I would just like be there, like I'll just come along with her and talk to them at the same time. It was so funny. She would like look around and she'd be like, this is our next victim. And she would like walk to that person and be like, hi. It was really funny. But I gotta tell you, the industry people were not very enthusiastic. First of all, there must have been like, I swear there were like maybe 8 of them in total. Like, there must have been like 8 people and tops in our area, at least. I printed business cards. Mr. E. I printed business cards specifically for that day, so I was prepared. I was giving them my business cards. Only one guy I spoke to followed me on Instagram. He was like the nicest one too. Like, I remember he was like really nice. And he was the only one who followed me on Instagram the next day. But I gave my business card to like pretty much like all of them, I think, or at least everybody I spoke to, except for one guy. Oh my god, there was one guy I wanted to... Oh wait, the saxophone solo is playing. Okay, so there was this one guy. I have to wait out the saxophone solo, sorry. There was this one guy. I was so mad at him because basically the problem was that none of the people who came were actually like in the industry that I like am looking to work in. A lot of them were like film people or like animation, and there was like a guy from like comics. But like, I want to work in games or like even like animation, but like most of them were like films or like special effects, which I'm not really like, I don't really have like the skill set for that kind of stuff. So like a lot of them, like even if like they liked like my project or something, you know, it wasn't really like something that you know, they could like employ me for. And there was one guy, so we came up to him, me and the girl were being extremely annoying, and we came up to him and we were like, hi, who are you? And he said, oh, I work in games. And I was like, finally, a games person. And I got like super excited. I was like, yay, we can like start a proper conversation with him because like he knows what we're talking about and he knows what kind of stuff we're working on. And I got so excited and I asked him what he does and he was like, I'm a technical artist. And that got me even more excited because listens to the solo, yeah. So that got me really excited because I was like, oh my god, he's a technical artist. That's really cool. So I told him like, and he was like super unenthusiastic, by the way. Like he had this like straight face. Like he wasn't even like he was just like completely uninterested, like in like his whole like attitude. And I got really excited. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I'm actually like learning quite a bit of kind of stuff a technical artist does. I've been learning Unreal a lot and things like shaders and effects and stuff like, and blueprints and stuff like that. And he just like looks at me and goes, I use Unity. His face just goes like, he looks like a really like straight face and he's just like, I use Unity. And I was standing there like, I'm gonna kill myself after this. I love my ones, the Lera tea. Yeah, I wish I didn't have that much stuff to talk shit about. I really do. But like, yeah, from what company was he? Who? The guy who followed me? He's a film director, actually. He told us that he's gonna work on his own film. He's starting his own like film that he's directing for the first time now. Before that, he was doing like he was doing other like film jobs, but now he gets to work on his own film, I think, or something like that. This doesn't see those guys, only men can make games. I don't know. I have no idea. Like I barely got to talk to him, but like he seemed completely uninterested though, like completely uninterested. And I was like, "What are you here for?" Because like he genuinely looked like he was forced to come or something. But it's like, just don't come if you don't care, man. Because like it was you're here to look at student work and like to talk to students. Like, what did you fucking expect? Like, why do you sound like we are annoying you, you know? And we were standing kind of like a bit far off from our projects, but my friend pointed at where our projects are, because our projects are basically next to each other, and she was like, our projects are just over there, my one is on that TV. And she like pointed at it and she was like, do you want to take a look? And he literally was like, yeah, I'll come around. He was like, I'm looking at everything. I'll come around and I'll take a look. And we were like, oh, okay. Like, he didn't even... Like, everybody else at least was, like, really polite. And even if they weren't, like, really interested, they still looked at our project and, like, discussed them with us, you know? But that dude, like, he didn't even, like... wanna look at that. I was so mad. I was like, why did you come here? Like, genuinely, why did you show up here if you're not even gonna like look at the stuff? Unity and Unreal are the same shit. They're not. Trust me, they're not. We are not the same. I use Unity, you use Unreal, we are not the same. I personally think that Unreal is a little bit more artist friendly, like interface-wise. Like Unreal is a little bit better for like actual artists who are not really into coding to work in. I find Unity a little bit difficult, a little bit more like programming kind of heavy than Unreal is personally. Obviously I don't use Unreal for programming, I use it for stuff like any visual kind of stuff. Or like adding animations and things like that, not really anything super technical, but yeah, they're pretty different. What the hell is Unity? You're joking, right, mystery? Surely you know what Unity is. You know what? Doesn't matter. But yeah, so that guy like made me really mad. I was genuinely like, bruh, Like, why did you come here? And I spoke to like a couple more people, but that was kind of it. Like, I am kind of sad to say this, but I think the fire alarms were like the most exciting parts of that evening. Like, the family and friends night was genuinely more fun than like the industry night, which was extremely disappointing. I'm going into full conspiracy theory mod, but that guy sounds so fake. Oh my god, do you think he was just there for the free drinks? Do you think he just came for the free drinks? And he's not actually like an industry professional? Oh, that would be funny. Imagine he wasn't actually an industry professional, he was just like pretending. But yeah, Unity is just another game engine. It's a lot of games. Like they kind of like I think Unity and Unreal like kind of like the big two. I think Unity is a bit better for 2D games. I think most like 2D games and stuff like that are made in Unity. Although 3D games are still made in Unity, but I think Unreal is a little bit more preferred for 3D game stuff. But I think Unity is more of like a 2D game engine kind of thing. He was like, there's still art, and he was undercover casting the— oh my god! Bro, imagine he is the reason why, because for those of you who haven't heard, my university then later sent like an email saying that there have been reports of theft, right? And there have been reports of theft, and they were asking us to come in during the weekend to like keep an eye on our projects and the exhibition. Imagine imagine he was just there and then like the theft reports happened. Oh man, but like who's gonna steal our projects though? Like nobody wants our projects. I guess maybe they want like the TVs or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know what they would even want there, like sincerely. It's kind of wild. I've seen people make side scrollers with the Doom engine. Oh yeah, the Doom engine! Yeah, I can work for Nintendo, totally. I'm totally like not getting like rejection after rejection after rejection right now. Lera, do I give off bird vibes? My friend told me I'd be a good bird. What does that mean? Or how do you give off bird vibes? I don't know what bird vibes even like qualifies as. So what kind of game are you guys making? Okay, well, most of us had individual projects. Some people had like group projects. But mine was like a rhythm game kind of concept project. I basically, well, I designed like a little kind of mansion, and I basically spent the past 6 months making kind of the mansion, like the environment for the game, like a setting for it, and the character. I was kind of just mostly focused on like establishing the setting and getting like the visuals out. It wasn't really like a full game. It was more like a kind of oh, you know, this is kind of a demo of what a full game would have looked like with this kind of look. And I actually did have a game designer helping me on the actual game, but she kind of dipped. She literally dipped on me like a week before the deadline, and I haven't heard from her at all. And then she texted me like the day before the deadline as if nothing happened. Like she just like casually responded to my message, and I was like, man, I'm so angry at her. I don't want to talk to her right now. So I just ignored her. And here's a fun little story. During the second fire alarm evacuation, I was just standing there outside, and I heard someone call my name And I turned around and she was there. And she came out and I literally, like, bruh, I was so, like, mad at her. I, like, imagined, like, all the, like, petty things I would say to her. But because she caught me so off guard, the second I actually saw her, I just kind of, like, froze there. Like, I just kind of stood there, like, staring at her. And she was like, "Hi, how are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm good." Who spawned in the jar? Zone, don't you spawn in a fucking jar. And she was like, "You know, I, like, just finished your game." And I was genuinely like, "Oh, okay." How are you doing, Zone? I was actually like I was just standing there, like that wasn't even my game she was talking about. Like I legit just stood there like talking to her as if like that had nothing to do with me and she was talking to me about somebody else. Like I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Good for you." Bruh, I felt so awkward. And she was like, "I will send you a demo this weekend." And I said, "Okay. Do you guys think I got okay, guys, be honest. Do you think I got sent a demo this weekend? It's Wednesday now. That was Thursday. That was almost a week ago when we had that conversation. Do you think I possess my game? Do you think I have it? Do you think I've played it? Do you think I've tried it?" No, I did not. Because if I did, I would have bragged to you guys about it and I would have shown it to you guys and I would have been like, "Look at my game!" But I don't have it. Oh, this is so sad. Yeah, I would have definitely told you guys. I was like, bro, this girl really, like, she came up to me and everything, you know? I was like, the audacity. I can't believe, like, she, like, ghosted me, then randomly reappeared, and then she appeared again, and she was like, "By the way, I finished your game, I will send it to you." And then she didn't send it to me. And you know what she told me? She was like, "I picked up your business card at your table. I would love to work with you in the future." And I was genuinely standing there like, is she for real right now? Like... Oh my fucking god. Like, you know, say whatever you want about me, but I generally have good work ethics. Like, I usually get stuff done. You know, like, I have to be like something, I have to be like really like incapable of doing work for me to like actually not get done something that I'm 100% like supposed to be doing. Like, especially if it's something like school or like a commission work that I got paid for, okay? Like, say what, like, it's whatever, you know, I procrastinate, I have ADHD probably, I'm a bit insane, but I do my work. I really do. Silence, no words. So, you know, like, I was genuinely like, bro, how could people like that possibly think that this is okay? Like, I literally, like, the universe was trying to nerf me so hard. The universe was trying to nerf me so hard just like a month before I had to submit my final project. And I took it like a champ. And I still finished as much of my project as I could. And I got like a pretty decent result in the end, even though I didn't even have a game designer. Like, I was working on a game without a game designer. And I still managed to do it. And by the way, I got a B, which is like, whatever. Not too bad for something that wasn't even like a finished game, I guess. But like, yeah, you know, it's... I got the work done. I did it, and I'm proud of myself. But some of these people, God, I cannot without university. I actually cannot without university and the people in it. The universe is gonna get in trouble. And then people and then get to work on Naughty Dog. Yeah, that's why The Last of Us Part 2 kept getting delayed. They didn't have me, the crunch queen, on there. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that was pretty much my experience. I think I'm gonna bug her about it. I'm gonna message her and be like, hey, where's the game? But at least, for those of you who haven't seen, I do have the trailer of my game on my Twitter. I have it on YouTube, but it's like on my private channel, so I can't show it. But I do have it on my Twitter, so I could send like a link. It's a trailer. It's totally a real trailer for like a totally real game that will totally happen someday, you guys. It's it's 100% a real game. I totally didn't make that gameplay in After Effects because I didn't have a game designer on my team. So I totally didn't just like fake a game trailer. That didn't happen. I modeled 5 rooms and rendered them and did the lighting and then I animated the character in 6 months. I'm happy, I'm proud of myself. Even if it's not like a finished project or anything, I'm proud of myself either way. Yeah, I know, but Universal are doing something for Halloween at The Last of Us. I'm kind of jealous, I wish I could go there. I saw it a couple days ago, yeah. I know there's nothing about game program, but I had an idea to join a group game jam and try making a fighting game. Oh my god, I've joined the game. I've joined the game jam last year. I did a game jam last year, and that was also incredibly chaotic. Because once again, I was the only one doing the work! Or like, at least like, I did most of the work. So, on that game jam, I was in a group of 4 people, and all 3 of them were programmers. Literally all 3 of them were programmers. So none of them could draw. I was the only artist on that team. So I had to do all the art. And if you guys don't know what a game jam is, it's basically this like thing where you get, I think like what, 2 or 3 full days to make a game. So you get like that's it, that's all you get. You get like 3 days to make a game, and you have to make like as much of a game as you can in that time. So I was the only artist. And also the programmers, they weren't really into like, I guess like creative stuff at all, because they also didn't really have any ideas for what to actually like make. Like they didn't really have any ideas for like what kind of game it could be, they just told me that what kind of like concept they wanted, as in like gameplay wise, but they didn't really elaborate on anything else, and they didn't really have any ideas. So like, guess who fucking came up with like an entire game concept? I did like a storyboard, I did the game concept, I did the character designs, and I did like a storyboard for it. I designed all the levels, and I just gave them like the pictures of all the levels, and I was like, yeah, this is what each level looks like. Like make it in the game, like just program this. Okay, like I girl bossed my way through that fucking games jam. I drew everything. There were 2 characters. I fully animated 2 characters. I gave them a walk cycle, a death animation, a transformation animation, and an attack animation for the wolf character. You can sound ChatGPT program it now? Bro, maybe I should. Maybe I should be like, ChatGPT, make Treble's Melody Mansion for me. Just do it. I think that would be hilarious if ChatGPT actually made Treble's Melody Mansion for me. But like, yeah. And the thing is, the programmers, like, they just had to, like, do what they, like, you know, what they just had to, like, put my art in there. Which I finished the art, like, way before they actually finished the game as well. Like, I finished the art and I basically had, like, nothing to do. And they still, like, were doing their work. So basically the team was like that. There were two boys who were, apparently, I don't know much about programming, so I can't really vouch. But apparently they were good at, like, programming. Like, they knew what they were doing. And the third programmer was this girl who had no idea how to code. She literally told me, yeah, I don't know how to code. And I was like, aren't you a final year? And she was like, yeah, I am. And I was like, okay. But she was like, don't worry. I'm gonna basically look after them and make sure that they are coding. She was like, that's gonna be my job. I'm just gonna, like, control these two. And I was like, okay then. So she was basically babysitting the two, like, coder guys while I was doing the art. That's basically how it went. I wish I was making this up. I really do learn to code. She was a final year. What's the point? It's too late now to learn to code. But yeah. And in the end, I finished the art. It was like the final day, so we just had to do like the final push before like we got to like show the game. And one of the programmers was just like, man, I'm too tired. He was like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. I had wrist pain. I had horrible wrist pain because I just spent 2 days straight drawing characters and backgrounds for the fucking game jam. So I was genuinely like, do your fucking work. I was literally sitting there and I was like forcing him into finishing his fucking coding. I was like, do it. Like, I sat next to him and I was like, fucking do your coding. So yeah, and then at some point he legit was like, you know, I really admire your work ethic. And I was like, fuck you, do your coding. He was like, yeah, I really admire your work ethic. You really work hard, you know? And I was like, shut the fuck up and do your work! Did you know the computer language I were coding it? Oh no, they're in the same class. They were in the same class, like she knew them. They were in the same class. They were friends. They knew each other, they were from the same class. They all learned the same coding language. She just didn't know how to code. It was so yeah, that game jam was very chaotic, and I never want to do a games jam again. If I honestly, like, why would I ever do another games jam in my life? I got the experience. The game, believe it or not, turned out kind of like actually functional. Like, it does what it was supposed to do. It's not like a full game, but obviously you can't really make like a full game during a games jam unless you actually have people who care on your team and know what they're doing. But like, it was actually like it worked, you know? Like, it didn't have any like major like bugs. So like, as a kind of like demonstration or whatever, like something that was done in like 2 days, it was great. So, you know, it's alright. It turned out okay, but oh my god. Fuck game jams, man. Jesus. She should work in the government. So yeah, I'm not very lucky with group projects. I don't know why, but whenever I did a group project in university, or like had to work with somebody else, I don't think it literally ever turned out fine. Like, I don't think I had a single good group project that like went well. I don't know. It's just, people in my university just don't want to do any fucking work. But it's like, you know, For bigger... God, why is my voice like that? I'm gonna have some more water. I'm complaining so much. My voice is like, Lera, calm down. So yeah, it's like, it's weird because like, if I just work on my own, honestly, I'm gonna get everything done. Like, I'm gonna get shit done if I'm just doing it on my own. But like, you can't always just be like doing solo project. Like, obviously for big things, it's simply unrealistic, especially because you also can't like alone know how to do everything. Like, I'm an artist. I can kind of like, you know, maybe like write a little bit for a game, or like come up with like a concept, or like maybe like make like a level kind of rough design, but I can't code. And I'm not planning to learn how to code because I would rather just spend the time mastering my art skills and getting better at art than like learning a skill that other people can do, you know, like in a team with me. It's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's best to specialize in something. I believe it's always best to specialize in something and then, you know, like collaborate with like other people who specialize in things but you don't specialize in. But like, God, that university made teamwork look really grim for me personally. It's not supposed to be this way, but God, am I anxious about any kind of team projects now. Manga would have been really good, I guess, because most people in my course are tryhards. Yeah, because you all are med students. Art students? I don't know, man. It reminds me, I should get to some drawing. Oh, nice. What are you gonna draw? Alright, well, I finished lighting my beautiful prints. God, she looks so cute. Look at her. She's so happy to be at IKEA. Okay, let's just give her like a solid color fill so that she can like stand out in the background. I'm glad I got my stories out of the way because now I need to concentrate on the background. Yeah, I had another really bad group project during my second year at university. So basically we were working on a collaboration game project with the game design students. So it was like a collab project between the game art students and the game design students. And there was a girl who was one of the artists on my team, and she did not do any of her fucking art. I had to do her art. I literally had to draw all of mine. I did all the character animations. Like, I was the character animator on that project, and I had to do all the character animations. And then I also had to do, she was like doing the NPCs, and then I had to do like some of her NPC art. I had to do the main character and then the NPC art because she wasn't doing her fucking work. Like, I swear to God, like some of these people, if I ever see them again, it's on sight. You back from taking your clothes from laundry? Nice, you did your laundry. Congrats. Okay, so this is the background. Now, if I told you right now that I understand how perspective works, would you believe me? No, you would not, and you shouldn't. Okay, so this is my calculations. This is some of the calculations I have done on how I think the perspective works with this background. I did this like half an hour before this stream, so I did this very quickly. It's just a 2-point perspective. It should be simple, but I don't understand perspective. But this should be right. This should be how the building works. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it a go. Did you use that 2-point? You respect? Yeah, look. There's 2 points. So in theory, the building should... This is too thick of lines. I kind of want to have more painterly background, but I kind of want to get the building right. Because I think that way it's just going to be easier for me. Okay, so it's something like that. And there's this line there. And this line. Okay, this line doesn't work. Oh, no, it does. Okay. Learning perspective for Rin Penrose. And other crazy things I would do for a VTuber I really like. Okay, so this is like the ground. There's like a bit of a like a whatever it's called on the ground. Oh my god, it doesn't erase. Why not? What kind of does? That's okay, I think, kind of. There's a bit of a mess down there, but that's fine. The IKEA looks too big, it clashes with Rose's head. I don't think it does. I think it looks fine. Looks alright to me. Does it? Okay. Make me stop mining nonsense. I cannot believe y'all are addicted to fucking Minecraft now. Like, it's actually insane. Why are y'all literal Minecraft addicts now? How did that happen? Like, how did I miss that? Where did it all go wrong? And what do I do now? What do I do about this now? How do I make this, like, stop? This is ridiculous. Ever been addicted to Minecraft in middle school? Yeah, I played Minecraft when I was like 11. And I kind of played it with like my friends. And I thought it was okay. Like, I had fun playing it with friends. But then we kind of all got bored of it collectively, and I just like never played Minecraft again. Like, I genuinely haven't played Minecraft since I was like 11. It's kind of crazy. I find it fascinating how Minecraft has like... Because I was telling my mom today, I was talking to my mom and I was like, Mom, all of my friends are addicted to Minecraft. And she was like, people still play Minecraft? And I was like, oh yeah, Mom, I'd say it's actually got more popular somehow since I last played it. And she was literally like, what? Really? I was like, seriously? Okay, so if I draw like the guidelines kind of for the logo. No, Rian, don't move like that, please. Okay. Okay, that looks okay. It's not like ideal, but it's fine. It's gonna look better painted. I don't want to get too much into like figuring out the actual perspective because I'm lazy. These are like the guidelines for the logo. I'm just gonna make them a bit more transparent. There you go. But yeah, it's fine. I'll move for a tiny bit. Like this. Okay. Now if you remade an IKEA Minecraft and use that as a reference, bitch, I can make an IKEA in Maya faster because I wouldn't have to do it block by block. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, if I go into Maya, I can just place a fucking rectangle and then expand it to be the right shape, and that's it. That'll be faster than making it in Minecraft. Don't fucking try to get me into your sick addiction, okay? I know you might be on the Minecraft crack, but do not try to get me involved. I don't want to be part of this, okay? I don't believe you or your sick attempt at trying to get me into Minecraft. Use it as reference. Shut the fuck up. Hello, how she got angry about it? Because you have offended me deeply. Don't ever say something like that to me again. What the fuck? Okay, anyways. Now that we know kind of what we are doing with the shape. Hello, brah, how are you doing? So anyways, I just kind of talked about myself and my messed up university stuff. Anything exciting happening to other people? Anything positive happening in anybody's life that's not Minecraft addiction? Do share. Or am I asking for too much because nobody here touches grass and just plays Minecraft all day? I wonder. You have an interview tomorrow. Wow. But Zone, if you get a job, when are you gonna get to play Minecraft? Zone, if you... Zone, reconsider. Zone, do not get the job. When are you gonna play Minecraft if you get that job? You're not gonna have any time. You can't do it, so you gotta think about the Minecrafting. She's pissed. I'm not pissed. I'm fine. This is my happy tone. This is how I speak when I'm delighted about something. Can't you tell? I've been cleaning my church every day because of church cap. I'm going to have a good paycheck at the end of the month. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. What are you gonna buy? Please don't say Minecraft. I hope you're not gonna spend that money on Minecraft. Oh, it's on the same layer. It needs to be down here, actually. Buy Minecraft, Aaron. So does Lera want zone into Minecraft or not? I don't really know. I know I'm contradicting myself a little bit, but it's just how I am sometimes, sorry. Dance, dance. I guess it's kind of like I want Zone to keep playing Minecraft so that I can keep making fun of him kind of situation. Like, does that make any sense? It's like, yeah, I want Zone to be addicted to Minecraft because then I can make fun of him. It just makes sense. Lawnmower repair so I can get back to my lawnmowing job? Ah, I see, I see. I'm gonna reopen commissions soon so that I can have some money until I get a job, which is not working out for me so far. God. No one said it was gonna be easy, but oh boy. These are not equal, like, at all. God fucking damn it. I'm so lazy to do this properly. Please, IKEA! Don't do this to me. Just sponsor Rin already. So that she can have like an official IKEA 3D background or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe a further away space or something. Get a job, Lera. I'm trying. I really am. I applied to 3 more yesterday. Something, you know, if I just keep applying, I'm sure something will, someone will want me out there. It's gonna be fine. I need to keep working on my portfolio as well. I started another environment for my portfolio and it was going well, like I was like working on it. But I got a little distracted with like other things. And also I hit a couple obstacles while working on it. And that kind of ruined my motivation. But I do need to get back to it though. And I will. Man, I love this song. Camilla's music is so good. Okay, something like that. Did I add songs to the playlist? This one is new. No, I haven't updated the playlist in ages. It's just that it's randomized. It's randomized, so like you kind of don't know what's gonna come up. And YouTube has this weird like tendency to play the same songs when you randomize it. Like I kind of noticed it on my main playlist too. It just plays the same songs. It just does it. I don't know why. Like even when I have it on completely random, it always plays me the exact same songs. It actually kind of annoys me. I noticed that like some songs it's just obsessed with. And it like won't stop playing them even though I'm on randomizer. It's super frustrating. Okay, and I'm gonna make that in the middle, kind of like a grass patch with like a white-ish border around it. But no, this song is not new. It's just like it's by Camelids though. I do love Camelids a lot. Oh well, I don't know how I did that, but that actually worked. I'll convince Vtuber to become a steel mill worker sound. Okay, how much does it pay? Mystery, how much does it pay? You know they're raising my rent starting like August? They are raising my fucking rent starting August. I am so mad. I was actually like, I'm sorry, you what? Like they messaged me, they were like, yeah, because I talked to them about like renewing the contract. I was like, yeah, I would like to stay. And they were like, that's great. And then they messaged me like a couple days later, like, yeah, but you're gonna have to pay more. And I was like, what? So I'm finally doing it, guys. Remember how I've been threatening people but not doing it for a while? I'm raising my commission prices. Sorry, but they raised my rent, so the commission prices go up too. I've been working on like new this is the new commission like example. I'm gonna make like a new commission sheet and everything because my old one is kind of outdated and it's not very, I don't really like how it looks anymore. It's not like the graphic design sucks on it, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna draw this Lucinda in like multiple styles. I'm also adding a new style. New commission style is gonna drop, guys. Just you wait. So yeah, I'm redoing my commission sheet with like a new illustration and stuff. About 50 to 60. It's probably less in the UK though. The salaries in the UK are like lower because Y'all are just wild in there. Everything is really expensive in America, so the salary is way higher. Yeah, she's just a little baby. I do like how she looks. She's kind of cute. How are you doing, Supavo? Okay, there's some columns like on the inside, but those don't have to be like, you know, super correct. It's fine. Dun 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 dun. Okay. They're pretty fun with some guys being noobs in Minecraft earlier. You guys are in your Minecraft. Damn. It just never stops. Jeez. Is Minecraft gonna be like the next like hot topic for the next like month or something? When are you guys gonna get tired of it? I thought you guys were like approaching endgame or whatever the fuck. I didn't even know you could finish Minecraft, but someone was telling me about how you guys are almost done with Minecraft. And I was like, oh okay, they're gonna finish it. But then you guys kept playing for some reason. Confused about that one. Please elaborate. Or maybe don't. Do I really want to know? Do I really want to know about, like, finishing Minecraft or whatever? Maybe not. Okay, now I'm gonna extremely professionally write IKEA, guys. Maybe I should just type it. Does anyone know what font IKEA uses? Because I don't. I literally have no idea if IKEA even like has like a font. Maybe I could steal their logo from Google. Hold on. I'm never getting monetized with streams like that. But maybe I can steal their logo from Google. Maybe I can do the big brain thing. Let's see. Don't tell IKEA, guys. Don't tell IKEA that I'm doing this. Okay. So we just take this and we like erase everything around it. No, not the IKEA. Okay, so this should be fine. So I put that thingy there. Okay, there you go. And we make this yellow. Oh god, I'm gonna get copyrighted by IKEA for this. You just kill a dragon. That sounds easy. Okay. And then we use I guess free transform is fine. Scale it down a little. Yo, look at that! IKEA letters in perspective. Wow. Perfect. This is exactly what we need. There you go. Just put it behind her. Oh, what happened there? Okay, there you go. Look at that, guys. Why are you shaking your head? This is this is how you save time and money. You steal IKEA's logo. And then we do the same thing. For like the other side. Wow. I'm gonna get demonetized for this shit, but that's okay. It's like, what did you get demonetized for? Oh, you know, I used IKEA's logo. This is not right, actually. This is like not this is not straight at all, but that's that's okay. No Disney using AI on Marvel project, bruh. Who would have thought? Are we even surprised? I feel like the other letters are fine. It's just the A that's kind of wonky. Hold on. Just make the A kind of. It's a bit better, I think. Let me teach you perspective. What do you mean, do you want me to teach you perspective? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the base colors for Rin, and then I'll get painting the background, I think. Man, speaking of the AI thing, did you guys see that one person who like said something? They had like a really stupid take about like AI, and how it was supposedly used in the for Spider-Verse, and they got racial so hard. They faked getting into a car accident so that people like leave them alone. But that only made things worse because everybody was like, did you just like post a fake hospital picture and pretend like you got into a car accident so that because you were too embarrassed that you were wrong on the internet? Sometimes Twitter just gives you gems. Like, most of the time Twitter sucks, but it's moments like that that kind of make it worth it, because like I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Dude really just like faked, right? Like just faked an accident. They should have just faked their own death. I think that would have been even funnier if they just like faked their own death. They should have posted like, "Hi guys, I'm this person's mother. They're dead, so stop making fun of them." That would have been fucking hilarious. Not gonna lie. I would do the same. Have you still guys out touching grass lately, Lera? What do you mean? I've been outside plenty lately. I've literally been outside more than I have like in the past years, I think. Just like this past couple of months. I don't know what you're talking about. You just went outside today, good for you. But Minecraft doesn't count, Zone. Going outside in Minecraft doesn't count. Ah! My pen. I've generally been outside so much more lately. I don't like that, actually. I'm not enjoying this whole going outside thing. I don't know how people do it, honestly. Did I Twitter and touch the grass? No, because I like. You see, the thing is, I really am not on Twitter that much. I just kind of happened to see that thing with a person pretending to have an accident, and I thought it was funny. But like I really am not on Twitter that much. I don't have, trust me. Compared to Minami, my Twitter hours are pretty tame. So I'm pretty good, actually. Thank you for this valuable advice, but I'm alright. Sorry, Minami. But it had to be said. Okay. I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. Oh yeah, there was once like a Team Fortress 2 player who faked his own death. Apparently he was like a really popular, like he was like quite popular in the community. And he faked his own death just because he like felt like it, I think. Like I think he just kinda like wanted a fresh start or something. I don't really remember what his reason was, but it wasn't like anything like serious or something like that. Like, dude just kinda faked his own death and dipped. And the whole community was like really sad about it because I think he said that he had like an illness or something like that. I don't remember. And the whole community was like really sad. And I think even like a weapon or something like that was named after him. Like something was named after him in Team Fortress. And then some time later he resurfaced like himself and he was like, yeah, so I'm actually alive. Wait, what? Yeah. I have only my one Twitter account and the line offering has started the entire feed into science and engineering staff laced with VTubers. I don't go on my VTuber account that much. It's kind of annoying because Twitter keeps like, you know how Twitter sends you notifications on if you're like not active? It starts like trying to like push you posts. It's like, oh, look at this new post from like this random person you don't even fucking follow. And it's so annoying and I'm like, I don't want to look at it. Leave me alone. It always does that to my like VTuber account, but I do go on the art one because it's just kind of like I only follow artists there, so I kind of mostly just look at art stuff there, and like occasionally like some memes. But like yeah, I don't go on my VTuber feed because it's fucking awful on there. That place sucks. You don't have the app? Yeah, don't bother with it, man. It keeps sending me notifications like, ooh. But have you seen this VTuber? Like, because that's not only on my VTuber account, because I'm not active on there. So it'd be like, did you see how this VTuber got cancelled? I'm like, I don't care. Leave me alone, please, Twitter. I don't want to be part of your twisted canceling games. You cancel someone daily on here. But yeah, that Team Fortress 2 player just kind of like, I think she just kind of like reappeared. I think they took out like the weapon or something they named after him. I don't remember, but it was funny. There's also like conspiracy theories. but one of the people my mom knows made up. So you guys have all heard about the fucking submarine that's lost, right? They're probably dead by now, honestly. Let me turn the lights on. So like, there's like this random theory that one of my mom's friends told her, which is, oh, these people are not actually dead. They just like wanted to fake their own death to like start fresh. And I'm like, some people are so optimistic. Some people don't want to believe that they're dying a horrible death in the ocean so badly. They just like make up stuff like, no, because they're just, you know, they're just faking their own death because they're rich people or whatever. And I'm like, sure. Sure, that's exactly what's going on there. It's totally not like human incompetence and people paying the price for it. Why won't this fail? Finally. It was probably very quick. I mean, that depends though. If something happened to a submarine and there was like a leak, then yes, it was probably very quick. But the latest update that I saw this morning was that actually they picked up some kind of banging or like knocking sounds. So actually, I think that they might have still been alive this morning. So actually, they're probably gonna suffocate in there. I like to believe they found Atlantis. Yeah, there were like some weird banging noises, so actually I think they might be alive. And I think they're gonna suffocate in there. It's really sad. Like, people are making fun of it, and don't get me wrong, I do think that the more I read about the whole situation yesterday, the more ridiculous it got. Like, it's genuinely just so incredibly sad just how incompetent people can be, and like how much they can cut corners on something that's supposed to be so, like, you know, safety focused and dangerous. But like, I do kind of feel bad for them. Like, I think it's a really stupid way to go, but I do feel kind of bad for them, not gonna lie. Did they dig their own grave, and did they low-key pay to die? Yes. But also, God, I would not want to be in there, man. It sounds that this is what money does to a person. I guess. I don't know. I don't really know anything about the people who are in there. All I know is that it's just like rich people who like paid like 200 to do it, but like, you know. It's not like I don't know how to explain it, but like, I guess they kind of knew what they were going into. It's kind of weird because apparently they make you sign an entire like contract just before you do like the submarine thing that like states that it's extremely dangerous and you might die or like get emotional trauma or whatever. Like it makes you sign this really long contract explaining that this is not safe. So you know, they absolutely knew what they were going into. But I feel like there's like this weird kind of like idea at the back of your head that you were like, oh, there's no way, you know, something bad is gonna happen. It's kind of like this idea, like it feels dangerous, but at the same time you're like, oh, but it's gonna be fine, you know? It's like you don't really like quite comprehend the actual like seriousness of how bad it could get if something does go wrong. And these people do promise that apparently the submarine is fine. Like, apparently it has 7 different ways to ascend to the surface. It has 7 ways to go up, guys. And none of them worked. Like, that's... something went really wrong there. How long have I been stuck in there? Since Monday, no? Because I think the oxygen lasts 5 days. And I think they've been stuck ever since Sunday or Monday. But yeah, the thing is, like, even now that they found like the sound, the location, the supposed location about them, from the sound scan thingy, right? So you know how they like heard like the banging or whatever. Oh, that did not feel like at all. All right. The problem is that even if they have found their location now, and they know exactly where they are, like, you know, say that that's actually like is their actual location where they are right now and they're alive. Apparently there are only 5 submarines in the whole world that can go that deep. And that was one of them. So even if they know their location now and they know where to go, there's no actual guarantee that they can help them. Apparently, like, the deepest rescue mission that ever happened was something like 1,000 and something meters, I think? And that's like 3,000 meters, so it's like half, over double the amount. I don't know, man. Like, even if they now know where they are, I actually don't think they can help them. It's really sad. It's genuinely really, really sad. But that whole thing, like, I don't know, I feel like one Google search low-key shows you just how dangerous it is. You'll take your chances. Yikes. Yeah, it's very yikes. I feel like somebody is in the common cause of death for rich people. Yeah, I don't know. I do feel like kind of, on one hand, there were other things they could have spent that money on, you know, like charity. Or do something nice with their family. But I guess if you have that much money and an opportunity like that arises, you know, it's low-key like, oh yeah, I want to be one of those people who got to see the Titanic. It's like bragging rights kind of thing, I guess. I don't fucking know. But hey, the CEO of that company that built the submarine is also trapped in there. So we can safely say that that's like their last journey ever. For sure, for sure. I really don't think they're gonna try pulling something like that ever again. I don't think the company is going to exist after this. What color should her t-shirt be? Not blue, because I think there's quite a lot of blue already. Maybe purple is fine. Listen to Outer Science after my yes, and then got me thinking about Kagero Project. Oh, I remember Kagero Project. But yeah, I don't know. That's the whole submarine thing is just, it's wild. It sounds like something out of a movie. God, I saw this meme yesterday that was like, Netflix executives already thinking how they can like monetize and write like a show or something like that based on that. I was like, God, stop. They're not even officially dead yet, but people already buried them, and I honestly can't blame them. It sure does feel like they probably are gonna die. Outer Science is actually, I know this is like a controversial opinion because I know that Outer Science is probably like the most popular song on the Kagero Project or one of, but I actually don't really like Outer Science. Like, I heard it a couple times and it's not like my favorite at all from the Kagero Project. My favorites from Kagero Project are Kagero Days, the one that's called Forest Something, the one that's about the white-haired girl. What was the one? Something Enemy, it's called. I don't remember what the exact name was. That one I quite like. They're dead. Yeah, if they're not dead, they're dying slowly from losing oxygen, which is absolutely tragic. You don't like Outer Science? I don't like it. I don't really like care for it. Like, it's not like my favorite. I don't know, it's alright. Like, I heard it a few times and I kind of always felt kind of neutral about it. And Dead Enemy, that's the one. Yeah. I don't know. Outer Science is just not my favorite. I know it's like the most popular one. I swear that was like one of like the biggest songs on the Kagero Project. Like, everybody would always be like, yeah, Outer Science. But I never really was that into it. I have quite a few Kagero songs on my playlist, but I never remember which ones because it's a lot. It's a lot. I know. Dead over Lera, not liking Outer Science. You guys care so much about what other people think about things you like. It's okay, we can have different opinions, guys. It's not the end of the world. Look at that beautiful cloud coming right from behind an IKEA. I'm gonna leave the sky kind of blue though, without the yellow. Yeah, I barely remember any of the Kagero lore, I'm sorry. Like, I watched the anime like ages ago, and I even owned like some of the manga. And I remember like reading about like the lore or whatever, like listening to the songs, but I can like barely remember any of it. Literally, like, just can remember I think Mary, her name was, she was cute. Computer Girl was cute as fuck. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. You've seen the anime and music videos? Yeah, I've seen the music videos and the anime as well. I read some of the manga, not all of it. The Kagero Days manga was one of the places where I learned a bunch of Spanish swear words, though. It just kind of happened. I don't know. Like, I bought the manga. I was like, oh my god, Kagero Days manga. It was back when I lived in Spain, so it was in Spanish. And I don't know why, but that was like a huge chunk of like Spanish swear words I know for some reason came from the Kagero Days manga. I'm not sure what they were on when they were like translating it or writing it, but there were like a lot of swears in it, I think. Not sure what happened there, but yeah. My vocabulary was expanded. Thank you, Kagero Days manga. Very cool. Sorry, Minami. The anime wasn't good. I thought it was pretty okay. I don't know, it's been such a long time since I watched it. It's been literal ages. Like, I don't remember the lore of Kagero Days. I don't remember what the fuck was going on. I thought the anime was okay. Like, it really doesn't matter to me, honestly. Like, I thought it was fine. I can appreciate any kind of media that we get out of Vocaloid stuff, honestly. Like, Black Rock Shooter anime is not amazing either, but like, you know, I appreciate it because Miku sings the opening, and that's rare, and that makes me happy. Well, I remember that the cat had powers and trapped 2 kids in a time loop. Yeah, I remember that too. And there was like this girl who had like Medusa powers or something like that. It was really complicated. Like, the lore of Kagero Days was pretty complicated. I know there's also like a fan-made visual novel project. I know there's like a visual novel, but it's like fan-made. If it's like online, it's like available online or something, like on a website just to play. I'm pretty sure it was like made for like the anniversary of the project or something like that. I can't quite remember, but it was something along those lines. Like the stupidest background I've ever done for any illustration, I think. I really just woke up and said, today I'm gonna draw a fucking IKEA, man. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I drawing an IKEA? How did this happen? How did my life come to this? The OVA, the series, and Black Rock Shooter Downfall. Right, I watched the series and the OVA. I have not seen the latest Black Rock Shooter anime. I know that Disney made like a new Black Rock Shooter anime, but I have not checked that one out. I have seen the TV show, the old TV show, and the old OVA that they made though. And I like them, you know, like I was like a teen. So, you know, obviously very different standards. It was like, and I was also very obsessed with like anything Vocaloid related at the time. So it made me, personally, it made me very happy. I remember loving Black Rock Shooter, not even like because it was amazing or anything, but just because like I thought the concept was cool, the character designs were great, you know, like I just vibed, and it was like Miku sang the fucking opening. Like, what else could you possibly want, you know? I honestly didn't have a lot to complain about regarding Black Rock Shooter. I know it has like a lot of like really harsh reviews, I think. Like, a lot of people really didn't like it, but like, whatever, man. For a teenager, it was great. I think I prefer the OVA. I always prefer the OVA over the TV show. But the OVA wasn't finished. Like, it ends on a cliffhanger. And then they just like, I'm pretty sure they like never continued it. Or at least that's what I remember. I don't know, this one person... I met this one person who felt really strongly about Black Rock Shooter once. And I got like really annoyed because I remember saying something like, yeah, the OVA wasn't like finished. And they like legit like got mad at me. They were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, well, when I watched it, it wasn't finished. Like, I remember seeing it and ending on a cliffhanger. Maybe they made more. Like, maybe I haven't seen something, bruh. Like, I'm just saying what I remember. Like, why are you fucking, like, mad at me about it? Like, that person genuinely was like, what are you talking about? Do I need to tell you about Black Rock Shooter? And I was like, oh, okay. Why are we having such strong opinions on things? I just don't understand. Some people have such strong opinions, it's actually insane. Like, I thought I have strong opinions on things, and trust me, I do. I do have strong opinions on things. I'm not immune to this. I am low-key insane about some things. But... some people are like, somehow even worse than me. Like, I don't know how that's possible. I don't like Black Shooter, being honest. Like, I like the design, but the song isn't my fave. I do like the song a lot. And I do think that the character design... Isn't there like also games? I have to be my head, so I'm gonna lay down for a while. Okay, Zoni, no problem. You have a good rest. Insane about the lashes on Monaga Daddy. Yeah, but like, you know... I wouldn't like attack somebody over it though. I know that I come off a little strong. Like, a lot of people think that I'm like angry sometimes, but I kind of just like speak normally. A lot of people think that I'm like have like murderous intent about some things, but like I really don't, you know? It's kind of whatever. I don't know how your song was, but like, it's like Black Rock Shooter, da da na 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 na, da da na na da na na na, da na 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 na. Black Rock Shooter, da da na 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 na, da da na 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 na. Like that, something like that. I don't know. That's why I hate Lupin the Third, because someone was so passionate about it. I'm like, dude, this show is bad. I don't find it funny. I don't like this sexualized women. I've only seen the CGI Lupin movie, but I thought it was pretty cool. I quite liked that one. It weirdly enough, it had like this, I don't know, it had some weird moments for sure, but like I thought I watched it with my mom. I dared. I was very daring and I watched it with my mom. And I'm actually very happy to say that it didn't have anything that I regretted seeing with my mom. I was like, wow, that turned out like safer than I could have ever expected from an anime, so I was quite pleasantly surprised. I was quite pleasantly surprised about that one. But I don't know anything else about Lupin. Like, I quite like the art style and like it has some really funny moments that I've seen like clips of. But I'm not really like that into it. Like, I haven't really seen that much of it. Other than like the movie and some clips from the TV show, so I don't particularly have an opinion on it. The little bit sure stuff stemmed from the fact that someone made some cool character design that people liked. Yeah, like, I genuinely think that the character designs in Black Rock Shooter are, like, really strong. And it's pretty well to be, because I feel like Black Rock Shooter stayed popular for a very long time, despite barely even having, like, any good media made about it. Blackrock Shooter kind of like stayed strong, you know? Like weirdly enough, like I remember they kept making figurines of Blackrock Shooter. I saw a new figurine made of Blackrock Shooter recently, and I'm like, man, they still fucking make figurines of Blackrock Shooter. Like that's how powerful that show is, you know? I need to draw like oh, there you go. I was like, is there a polygon tool? And oh man, that's not the shape. Well, yeah, it is. Kind of. It's almost the shape of a stop sign. Guys, how many corners does a stop sign have? Guys, what kind of shape is a stop sign? Asking for a friend. Not for myself. Is this the shape a stop sign is? Is this the right shape for a stop sign? I don't drive. I don't know what they look like. At least two. Oh, this is a polygon. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I got less. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Don't worry about it. It's okay, guys. It'd be like that sometimes. This one just has less corners. Don't worry about it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to road sign enthusiasts here right now, but I sincerely don't care. It has 8 sides. Mine has 6. And this is the most accurate drawing I have ever done, guys. This drawing is so true to life. This is like the most realistic. This is like the most realistic drawing ever. Oh, hi Gerardo. Did I say hi to you? How are you doing? How are you? See guys, the beauty of being an artist is that you can just do whatever you want. And if somebody gets mad at you for doing it, that's kind of on them. They can't stop you. They can't stop you from committing artist crimes. It's fun. Just draw a stop sign wrong if you want to. There you go, look at that. Hi Boris! Stop sign is an octagon? It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Look how beautiful mine is. Mine looks totally fine. It looks great. So it's okay. Naturally, it's fine. As long as it looks okay. Don't worry, I can fix your mistake with AI. Turns picture the monstrosity with 3 R's and 3 to 6 fingers. Don't you ever do that, even as a joke. If I see anybody put my stuff into AI, like this, all of our ties are gonna be cut. Like never even do it like as a joke to me. I will find you and I will kill you. Lera, 8 sides for 8 seconds of wait. 6 sides is not enough, the car would crash. Huh? The sides actually mean something? Oh well. Sounds like a skill issue. Sounds like a skill issue. Maybe you should just know. Maybe you should just know, you know, how long you should wait for. Anyways, continuing my wonderful IKEA drawing. Continuing my incredibly realistic IKEA drawing. Oh god. a halt sign. Why is everyone being so critical about the stop sign? Does it actually matter so much? I'm sorry, I don't drive, so this is literally nothing to me. This has no meaning to me, like, whatsoever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I cared. I really do, but I do not. I think Rin would be happy to see a car accident happen next to an IKEA. I think she just, I can like imagine her standing like taking a picture next to a, like doing a peace sign, and like the whole place and like the car just like explodes or something. She's got that chaotic energy. She wouldn't mind if that happened. It's okay. Cause it's getting colder, there's nothing I can do to make it stop. I can't drive. Yeah, I'm SpongeBob too. I'm exactly like SpongeBob too. That's me too. I can't fucking drive, man. I'm leaving driving up to other people. I was not born to drive a car or any kind of vehicle. Sorry. It's just not gonna happen. It's not realistic to ask so much of me. I can only do so much. We all have our limits. And mine is at driving a car. I am almost a limitless person. I can almost do anything I put my mind to. But driving is definitely not one of them. I'll be here. Okay. Just do some nice kind of strong shadows around some stuff because it is really strong. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay, that makes sense. Hold on. I was using a vector layer. There you go. One Piece series coming to Netflix? There's a live action One Piece coming to Netflix? What? I haven't even heard of that. I thought all Netflix live action stuff is horrible and should be avoided at all costs. I thought nobody likes the Netflix live actions. Am I missing something? Are you excited or are you angry about it? I can't tell. I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't even know. I haven't seen the One Piece anime. The only time I've seen the One Piece anime was when I was in France and I was in a hotel room and I was bored and I turned on the TV and one of the channels was showing One Piece in French and I didn't understand like anything because I don't speak French, so I kind of just sat there watching One Piece in French, and that was basically my only ever experience with One Piece. I never in my life actually like watched it again. The only time I've ever seen One Piece was that one time I saw it in French. I apologize. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about it. The stream is my comfort zone. Don't you love it when we all have like really strong opinions on random stuff on here and we just like scream at each other apparently? August 31st. Wait, so is it good or not? Explain it to me. Are you excited for it? Was it gonna be a good live action adaptation for once? What's please do, you know, explain it to me. Is it worth it? How are they gonna adapt One Piece into a live-action movie anyway, or like even a TV show? Isn't One Piece like endless? Hasn't it been going for so long now? Like, how on earth are they gonna fit that into a live-action? Is it gonna have an ending? I have so many questions. You've been 10 minutes, okay. But look for treasure. Now you don't have to watch 10,000 episodes. Huh. I see. Thank you so much. What did they find? What if they find the One Piece in the live action, guys? Do you think the hardcore fans would be mad if the live action finds they find the treasure sooner than in the anime? You think they're gonna be just absolutely like just destroyed by that? Because imagine you watched like 10 million episodes of One Piece, and then this live action adaptation comes out, and it's like a movie and it's like 2 hours long, and they find the One Piece in 2 hours. Wouldn't that be wild? Imagine you've been waiting for like that like plot conclusion for years and years and years, and then a live action comes out and they find the One Piece like day one. That'd be hilarious, man. That would actually be so funny. If I had an infinite budget and was allowed to work on a project like that and I was in charge, that's exactly what I would do. I'd make them find the One Piece like immediately after just like 2 hours of searching in the movie, and then I'd be like, yeah, that's it. Oh man, I love this song. Bomb, don't bomb. 2 hours of not finding the One Piece. How did I commit to something for so many years? Some people just have like things that they're really interested in. You've committed to JoJo for a long time, nonsense. It's not really my kind of thing, and I don't really enjoy like extremely long stories. It's just really intimidating for me to get into something like that, but a lot of people genuinely do really enjoy One Piece. Like, from what I heard, like it's a pretty decent show actually. I just don't really have the energy to watch something that long, but can't really blame people and kind of admire people who do keep up, you know? That's pretty crazy. It hasn't been decades, not yet. It has been a decade of me obsessing over The Last of Us, and that shit doesn't even have like an ongoing story. Then I'm obsessed with fucking The Last of Us. Look for how long. I'm obsessed with Vocaloid for a decade now too. It just kind of happens. Sometimes it's an autism thing, but you know. Bro, I showed them. Might if I give a major spoiler? Yeah, I honestly don't care, but somebody else in chat might. I don't really know. Does anyone here really care about One Piece? If you do, close your ears right now. Okay, go ahead, Aaron. Please do give us a major One Piece spoiler. Yesterday I showed Holly and Boris and Phoenix my like The Last of Us playlist. So those who don't know, I have this like playlist on YouTube. That's basically, it's like The Last of Us video essays that I really like. I just watch The Last of Us video essays obsessively, and some of them are like really long. There's one that's like 5 hours long, and I watched all of it. I mean it when I say I watched all of that 5 hour long essay. That must be like 10 hours worth of content or more on that playlist, and I watched like all of it. And and Holly was like, "Lera, that's really autistic." That was funny. Where'd my music go? Come back. Left is cool help. Oh yeah, his brother dies. I know that. Doesn't like everybody know that? Like, doesn't everybody know that his brother dies? I thought that was like the one thing that like everybody's aware of because it was such a big deal when it happened. Like, I don't even know anything about One Piece, and I know that his brother dies because like that was like all everybody ever talked about when it happened, I'm pretty sure, or something. Feel human at all. I repeat, I don't feel human at all. There you go, make it nice and sunny. It's nice and sunny around this IKEA. Trying to fix me, I decided long ago. I don't need fixing, I just need you to know. There you go. Luffy ate a devil fruit that was red, and that's why he stretches. You don't know. Oh, I didn't know that's why he stretched. I thought like everybody just has like magical abilities or something in it. I genuinely don't know. I'm telling you, the only time I've seen it was in French. My One Piece experience was in French. I don't know what happens in that show. Your headphones are dead, I can have them out. Oh man, my headphones were dying today too. My headphones died when I was supposed to watch Zone's stream, and I was like, oh man, I gotta charge them. I can't feel human at all. My father tried watching it, but he likes Naruto more. Yeah, I was into Naruto as well before, but yeah, I didn't finish Naruto either. Naruto got too much for me too, like way too much filler. The fights, I don't like fights, man. I just don't like. I feel like maybe Naruto is the reason why I cannot stand fights in anime anymore. Like, even if they are fast-paced and not like fights in fucking Naruto at all, I still cannot stand them. Maybe Naruto is the reason why my brain just skips fights now, because like I genuinely, like, just forever ruined for me. I don't know. Okay. Man, that cloud looks kind of sexy though. Look at how sexy the cloud turned out. I'm so proud of this cloud. I just like drew like this really mid-looking IKEA, and then I like really popped off on the cloud above it. He beat a dragon, good for him. Man, Aaron, when do you have time to watch all that anime? You seem to know about like every anime out there. How do you do that? Me in my 40s when I see thousands of memes going in my head instead of the memories I Needs lighting coming out of that cloud? I don't know though, because the light is coming from there. It's not coming from behind the cloud. If it was coming— oh no, that's just Lucinda, sorry. If it was coming from behind the cloud, then maybe you could have some rays. But the light is not coming from that direction, it's coming like from there. So I don't think that would apply here really. It would look sick, but I don't think it would work in this lighting scenario that much. This is a funny drawing. I hope she sees this. I hope she understands. I learned 2-point perspective for her. I hope Rin knows I learned how to do 2-point perspective for just to draw an IKEA behind her. I hope she appreciates my hard work. You know, I drew a fan art for her Yona Yona dance cover, and she made it her stream schedule art. I was like, whoa. A VTuber never made my art their stream schedule art before. I was actually so like, holy shit. I still don't know how that happened. Because she also did it like an hour after I posted it. Like, I posted the drawing, and then like an hour later it was her stream schedule. I was like genuinely so confused. I was like, how did that happen? What? But I was very happy. I was like, wow. Today's officially summer. Oh, I guess it is, right? It's like the first day of summer or something? Is that how it is? I know that like in Europe and stuff, they do like first day of spring, first day of summer, like on like a specific day, like in the middle of like the first month or something. You see, like I never really understood that, because I know why they do it too. I think it like has to do with like the sun positions and stuff. But like in Russia, we just say that spring starts on like the 1st of March, and then summer starts on the 1st of June, and autumn starts on the 1st of September. You know? It's like we just kind of do it like that. Like we don't really do like that whole thing. Or like, oh, it's officially like the first day or whatever. And I remember when I came like to Europe, I knew this girl. My God, she was such a fucking like nerd and so annoying about some things. And I remember she said something like, oh, today is like the first day of spring. And I didn't really know how that like worked. And I was like, what do you mean spring? Oh no, maybe it was the other way around. I think I said something like, yeah, it's spring now. And she was like, no, it's not. It's not spring yet. Spring starts on like that specific day. And I was like, oh, maybe that's how you guys do it here. But like in Russia, we just say that spring starts like 1st of March. And she was like, yeah, but that's not right. It's not spring yet. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Oh god. Lera anime spoiler. She's Russian. She revealed it on stream number 45. What do you mean Lera anime? Maybe she secretly watches your streams? Who? Who does? Same thing in Albania? Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe it's like an Eastern European thing or something, do you think? But like, yeah, like, I remember like this girl was like fighting me over it. She was like, no, it's not like spring yet. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck when it's actually spring. I just said, oh, it's spring now, and she got like this whole argument with me about it. Like, oh my fucking god, man. When I came here, people were like, actually it's the 21st of March, right? Like, they take it so seriously as well. But it's not like on either of those days it magically becomes the season. Like, the season kind of gradually becomes whatever it is on the day the weather actually starts changing, you know? But like, yeah, some people just... They just really want to prove you wrong for some reason. Oh, the VTuber, yeah, Rin. It's what I'm drawing right now. I don't think she watches my streams, Phoenix. She has better things to do. I also didn't draw that one on stream. I just drew it like in my own time. I do have it here. Hold on. It was this drawing. It's not opening. It was this drawing. What? Christoph? No, it was... There it is! It was this drawing! Christoph? Speaking of, I haven't saved this drawing I'm currently doing a single time. So I'm gonna do that now. Rin IKEA, there you go. I love living life on edge. Guys, I drew Christoph Clavier for Rin and she made it her sketch. Imagine. Did I just call him Christoph Clavier? Christoph Gavin, not Christoph. Clavier is his brother's name. I just combined the two of their names. Be back in an hour? Okay, Lucas. Minami's eyes. No, I'm pretty sure she was like still streaming herself when I was starting my stream actually. I do love Rin a lot though. I feel like she just kind of blew up because of her shorts and stuff. But like honestly, good for her, man. She deserves it. She makes fun content. I really enjoy watching her stuff, even if I can't like always like catch it. But the times I do like usually like pop into her like streams or watch like her highlights, she's like really active with keeping like highlights and clips and stuff like that. Like she has like a whole dedicated like channel for clips and stuff like that, which is really good, I think. You know, like she's taking it very seriously, so it's good for her that it's paying her back basically, I guess. It's called multitasking. You guys are so like optimistic. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. There you go. Gonna do the outlines first, but it's kind of easier to color. I'm kind of excited to do the shading on this because I'm doing like a nice kind of sunshine light, I guess. I think that'll be nice. Shark. Do you have like a really bad storm again? Gerardo, didn't you have a storm like just last week or something? You sure you get so many storms? I just get like occasional rain here. I wish it was raining a bit more now because it's just so hot. It is so fucking hot. Like British houses are like ovens. It's a little bit like I don't know. I'm kind of excited to go back home after my university graduation, literally just because I have an air conditioner there. Because it's Spain, and people there are normal and prepared for the heat. But like British houses, they're like built to keep the heat in for winter and stuff, and they don't have air conditioners because they don't really need them generally. And it gets so fucking hot. Like I could have all windows open and have like a breeze passing through, and it's still like heats up horribly because like the house is just already built for that. It's awful, really. I sleep with like a window wide open. I'm like, I don't care if somebody climbs into my apartment. I don't care if somebody climbs into my apartment. I'm gonna die of heat if I don't do that. Yeah, the house is actually hotter than the outside, like for real. Like you go outside and it's cooler out there than it is indoors. That's not okay, man. Them British houses. Man, speaking of like VTubers, I guess, my dad asked me how like the job hunting is going, and I told him not great so far. And he was like, looks like you're gonna have to become like a full-time YouTuber. And I was like, no, please. Mom was like, you're gonna have to make content full-time. Oh god, I think that would actually kill me. I hope no storms come here. It's gonna be a pain hearing that about the solar battery. Oh, that's in the solar batteries. I think that's supposed to be like a gap there in the hair. Pretty sure. I'm feeling disappointed. No dying, Lera. I'm not dying. What are you talking about? What kind of jobs do you prefer, Lera? So I wanna work in video games. And I think that's why I'm not finding one. Because I don't have any experience. And nobody wants to help people gain experience. And then it becomes a vicious cycle where you can't get a job because you need experience, but you can't get experience without a job. And I'm just kind of stuck in the middle of that. It's so much fun. Yeah, you see IKEA shark. But I do really want to use my degree because money was paid, and a lot of it at that. So I'm kind of dedicated to at least give it an attempt, you know. How are you doing, Holy? Hello. Look at my beautiful IKEA drawing. Look at this extremely artistic IKEA that I drew. Finding a temporary job? I know. I might just like do commission stuff for a while. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, I really need to get working on my portfolio more. I need to pick up that 3D environment I was doing. Eating nuggies? Nice. A bad mission for me. Armless enemy was one of their co-working came to work in a hoodie and he had his hands in his pocket. Really? That's all it took for the inspiration? Inspiration strikes at like the most random moments sometimes, doesn't it? I'm not supposed to make it today. Intense, there goes the intense lesbian kissing. Why are you guys all on my side? Why are you guys like all cluttered around me? Go away. Go away. Go away. Stop like... You guys make the place look so messy by all being on that side next to me. Go hang out with the other dogs. But yeah, I need to force myself to pick up the 3D environment I started because I hit a couple obstacles and I was like, man, I just got like really depressed and I was like, I can't even do this right, and then I just like and then I just didn't continue it because I got like too depressed over it, bro. I'll get back to it though. I must. Is it normal each time I see Tetsusin V, I just want to burn my house, just like when I see Tuxedo Mask? No, Minami, neither of those reactions are normal. You should seek help. like, trust me, once you stop feeling this strongly about, like, fictional characters and things that don't actually have any impact on the world, you feel so much better. I know it's difficult, right? Don't get me wrong. I am also like that sometimes. But you need to catch yourself when you see yourself do that and talk yourself out of it, because at the end of the day, the only one you're harming with this is yourself, and the only one whose mood gets ruined is your own. So you're better off just trying to not think about it that seriously. Temp are a great way to build up your resume. But like, not really in my case if it's not art related though. Like, the thing is, literally all those like art jobs, they're like, oh, don't, like a lot of like the people I ask, a lot of like people who like talk to me about like resume and stuff, they literally say stuff like, do not write that you worked in Starbucks. They don't want to see that. It has nothing to do with like games. They don't want to hear that you like worked at a McDonald's if you're trying to get a job in games. I literally don't know why, but like that's like something that like a lot of people told me. So I don't actually see it as like something for the resume. If I get to work at something that's not completely related, but maybe like it's art related, I guess that's good. But like if it's not like an art side job, I really don't see the point in it being on my resume. Like I wouldn't even include it. And just do it like for the extra money. Internships. I would love to do an internship actually, but I haven't really. I found a couple and I applied obviously, but when did that ever go well for me? I don't know. I genuinely like don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm not really doing anything wrong, and I just feel like there's like a lot of candidates. Like it's a really high competition thing, I guess. So it's kind of like, you know. I guess I'm just gonna like keep working on my portfolio and see what opportunities are out there. Like keep applying and keep building the portfolio more, so that like the more examples I have, the more work I have to show, I think the higher are my chances, to be honest. So yeah, like they really don't care if it's like not related. It's like, okay, you worked in customer service, but like what does that say about how you can draw, you know, or like how you can work on like a creative project or whatever. I heard Blizzard was planning on replacing some jobs with AI. Bro, who the fuck actually wants to work at Blizzard? Like, even if I'm like really desperate, I wouldn't work at Blizzard. Like, did you see what they do to women there? That place is like harassment central. Like, the gaming industry is a horrible enough place for women already. Why would I want to go into like the epicenter of harassment? Why would I want to work? Why would I want to work where like they basically like learn how to do it? Yeah, it really is. It really is that. It's, bruh, like, you're right. That place is just, what the fuck happened there? I feel so bad for, like, any woman who ever had to work there. Like, the things I heard about that place, like, actually insane. I don't know how that's not, like, a walking red flag HR violation place, for real, for real. Yeah, usually the burst stuff is like the relevant experience. I have a stream open while sleeping and it's giving me sleep paralysis again. Look, ass, don't watch my streams. I don't want to be a sleep paralysis demon. Do not put that burden on me. I want nothing to do with that. Do not try and make me your sleep paralysis demon. Stop it. What the fuck? Also, like, I'm a little bit concerned, but so many jobs make you, when I apply, they make you fill up those like weird things that ask for like your gender. They ask for like your gender, and like your race and stuff like that. And I still don't understand what that is. It says that it's some kind of like diversity thing, and it doesn't affect your application. But I'm like, but why are you asking though? And some of them say stuff like, oh, you don't have to answer. But some of them make you answer. Everyone asks about that, but why do they do that? But like, why? Like, I don't really understand the point, because isn't like job screening supposed to be anonymous so that they take you for your skills? Like, why? I understand that it's like statistical stuff, but like, why do they do it? I don't understand the purpose of it. Like, I understand that it's some kind of statistical thing, or like for like their own like research, I guess, but I don't understand what exactly the point is. Because it feels like a weird question. And also, like, a lot of them are like, ooh, do you need a visa to work in the UK? And that's also like, oh god. They told, like, if you say yes, they're like, okay, we don't want this person because we don't want to buffer with them, like, getting a visa. No, Minami, it's not about pronouns. I am not talking about pronouns, though. It is not about pronouns. It's not about referring to you with pronouns, Minami. Why do they ask about your race? Your race doesn't have anything to do with pronouns. They ask stuff like race, gender, if you like like some of them ask sexuality, but most of them just generally ask for race and gender. That doesn't have anything to do with pronouns and preferred name. It's like a statistical thing. It literally says that it's like a statistical thing for like diversity hiring. Like, I mean, literally say something like, oh, this is like a diversity hiring or whatever. I literally don't know what it means. Like, I genuinely don't know what it is. Maybe I should like look into it. Yeah, right? Like, when they ask, like, weird stuff, I don't know. Some of them are like, are you a protected veteran? And I'm like, bitch, literally why? Like, give me one reason why you wanna know if a person is a protected veteran. That's not, like, for your own gain, you know? It's just like, come on. Come on. I literally saw a place that preferentially hire women and disabled people. Okay, but that's like... I guess that's kind of like a choice that some places make, that they kind of like, they want to give more opportunities to like certain groups of people that could be less like I guess like a lot of other companies might not hire them for who they are. Like, if it's like a specific place that gives job opportunities and they're open about it and they say like, yeah, we want to give more opportunities to women, we want to give more opportunities to like disabled people, and they're open about it, like, sure, whatever. But like, I understand why but I don't really get the point of like some big companies who like hire everyone asking like really random questions like, are you a woman? Wage gap stuff? Oh my god, if it's a wage gap stuff, then shouldn't they just give me the job then? But wouldn't they prefer to hire women then because they have to pay them less money? Wouldn't they prefer to hire women though then because they have to pay them less? I don't think that's right. I honestly don't know. I don't know, maybe I should like look into it and see what I can find on the internet about it. Also, like, some of them ask stuff like, oh, what's your like preferred salary? And I'm like, bitch, I don't know. I am really desperate, actually. Please, I just need a job. Please don't ask me what my preferred salary is. It's true, because then the women, they're like, what if she has a baby? Because they, you know... Because they fucking hate all of us. I don't know, man. I think... Like, the fact that I'm at the point... The fact that I'm at the point of, like... having to get a job in my life, you know, I was never looking forward to that part of my life. And now that I'm there, it's not enjoyable, like, at all. It's like, goddamn, I really just gotta push through this now somehow, magically. I just gotta keep going and applying and telling everyone how I'm a woman and see what happens. One of the places I applied to yesterday, deadass, made me like tick, like put like a check next to, you know, in this box that said, I agree to share my gender with this company, and I was like, why do I have to share some of my gender? Fucking have your own gender. Why do you make people share their gender with you? What is this, communism? Fucking have your own gender. You have plenty of your own gender. I ticked that box, guys, and I could feel my gender leaving me, okay? Like, a part of my gender was gone because they made me share it. It's horrible. Yeah, that applies to places too. Yeah, but you have lab experience though, nonsense. That's really good for you, I think. I'm glad that you got your like summer lab experience because I think it's gonna make things so much easier for you, honestly. I only have 50% gender now because I shared some of my fucking gender yesterday when I applied for a job. Can you believe it? I actually looked up. I was like, what do I say if a company asks for like preferred salary like on application? Because are you even supposed to like discuss salary that early on, you know? It feels like such a trap, you know? They're gonna go with one who like asks for less money or something. Like it's just, like everything feels like a trap. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist again. But like every single of those like weird questions, like, oh, what's your gender? What's your race? Like, what's your nationality or like whatever? It feels like a trap. Maybe it's not. Maybe it really is just some kind of like an innocent statistical thing, but it feels like one. The anxiety it gives me every time I see that fucking question on almost every job application that I do. I have zero gender I can share if they ask me. Wow, nonsense. How are you gonna ever get a job like this? You'll share some gender with me? Nice. It'll be infected with autism, that's okay. This weirdly looks like, I don't know, like a younger Rin or something, you know. It's like her as a teenager. This is her first IKEA shark she got. She's taking like a picture to remember the day she got her first shark, I think. That's what this is. Pasta! Nice. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I looked it up and like apparently you can just write something like negotiable if they ask you about your salary for now, and then you can discuss it with them later. Because like it's kind of weird to already demand like a certain salary. And I feel like because you don't know what other people are asking for. So like apparently like if you just write negotiable and then talk about it to them later. A lot of places just don't list the salary too. Like a bunch of places just don't have a salary listed. Like I do not know how much like half of the jobs I applied to pay. Literally no idea how much they pay because like half of them don't even fucking say how much they are planning to pay you. Like not even like a range. Like some places have like a range of like a salary, I mean it's like dependent on like your skill or like position or whatever. But like a lot of them don't even have like a range of salary of how much they are willing to pay you. Like it's kind of wild. I didn't think that the job market would be this tricky. How is something that everybody needs to do to live so complicated? Like, I don't understand. Why is something that we all have to go through such a weird system? I've done too lazy to actually draw my own VTuber at this point. I might just save up money and commission Lera instead. I mean, you're gonna save so much more money if you just draw it yourself, though. I know, though, drawing VTuber art is fucking, ugh. It is really tedious, I'm not gonna lie. I don't particularly enjoy drawing a VTuber model art. I much prefer working on the rig, weirdly enough. I find working on the rig more fun than actually drawing the art for the model. Because yeah, drawing the model art is like a bit of a pain. It really is. Okay. I need to like correct the lighting a little bit, but whatever. Yes, baby, we all saw how baby the squished Mario looks. You gonna shower? Okay, nonsense. Have a good shower. You already will mess up. I mean, it's fine. It's all gonna be like separated into layers, so like you can always just like, you know, add things or remove things. The kind of like general rule that I like to like kind of think about is that you can always merge things inside Live2D when you really, you can always put things under the same deformer and have them on the same layer. But like it's much harder to separate things. So honestly, like if you're not sure, just separate it. Like if you're not sure if something should be separate or not, like just separate as much as possible, honestly. But like there's not really anything like a huge mess up or something like that, and you can always, it's always fixable. Like even if you made a mistake and I found it literally halfway through rigging, that's absolutely not a problem, because all you have to do is fix that one part, and then I can just re-import the PSD file, and it will just re-import that one part that you fixed. I don't actually have to redo the rig, Holly, if that's what you're worried about. If like there's like a mistake in the middle of the rig or something, that's literally not an issue. Like you can just re-import the file and that's it. Like you can always add things later on as well to the rig. Like the hardest part is that maybe you didn't separate something and now you need to maybe like redraw it again because it wasn't like separated properly. But like merging stuff and like adding details, or like maybe erasing something that like shouldn't be there, like an extra line or something, that's not really that big of a deal. So don't really, so if that's something that you're worried about, don't worry about it. Adding expressions, tell me what expressions you want and I'll explain to you, because expressions can be a little bit tricky depending on what you want. Like if it's something like, you know, extra things like how I have a shadow, or like, you know, like the demon arm, whatever, you just like draw it on a separate layer and you can like put them in a separate folder, for example, or something like that, to position them where they need to be. If it's expressions like, oh, she gets sad, her mouth turns sad, or like her eyebrows turn angry, you don't have to draw that. That's done during rigging. Any like facial expression stuff that doesn't require any extra art, that's just like changing the shape of things, you don't need to draw that. You only need to like the rigger will do that. Just specify what you want. So yeah, anything like that. But most of the time, a lot of expressions are literally just like stickers you put on top, like an angry vein or whatever, stuff like that. You can do a gaming controller when you're playing games. Oh yeah, you can. A lot of VTubers actually have like controllers, and I think you can actually set it up to like react. I know a lot of people have stuff that like reacts to their mouse clicks. Like you can have an actual like mouse that reacts to your mouse click and stuff like that. I've kind of seen it. You can set up VTube Studio to basically like anything expressions wise, to be honest, as long as you like rig it correctly. But yeah, Holly, if you tell me what expressions you need, I can actually like explain to you what they're supposed to look like. But don't worry about messing up. And it's like, it's your first VTuber model. You're like, my first VTuber, which what I drew for myself, also had like a ton of issues. I didn't know how the mouth was supposed to be done, so I didn't have like a properly separated mouth. Like there was like a lot of wrong with that model. Stuff wasn't like separate. What I learned is basically that it's always best, like the more movement you want, the more you should just separate stuff, to be honest. Like everything that always ultimately comes to how much movement do you want. If you want really like extreme and like realistic like kind of movement with very good angles, just separate as much as possible. Like it's best to separate shadows, highlights, stuff like that. But if you don't really care about stuff looking like super three-dimensional or like moving like a whole lot, you don't even have to separate that much in that case. It's not really like that. It's all like ultimately depends on like how much movement you want, really. Like if you don't really care about like how much your model turns or something like that, you can just do something really simple and it will be fine, to be honest. If you want like a lot of movement, then a little bit more separation is required for some stuff, but yeah. I drew you that guide though, remember? Did you look at it? It's pretty much all you have to worry about, really. I tried to list as much as possible on that. But yeah, I kind of like learn a little bit more with every model I make. Like for example, with Nonsense's model, I also kind of didn't separate stuff enough. I realized like I separated more, but I still realized that I didn't separate as much as like I would like to for some of the motion I was trying to do. So like I kind of ended up getting overly anxious, and I separated so much on Galactic's model, which is like my son I was working on last year. Or I guess this year. When did I work on him? It feels like forever ago, but I think it was quite recent actually. I ended up separating so much for him, literally because I was just like anxious, because I was like, man, I need to separate as much as possible. I can always merge it in Live 2D, but I need to like separate stuff. It's only how much you can put into your model. Yeah, and like my models are not even like super advanced. Like there are more advanced models with like even more stuff going on out there. It just all like heavily depends on like, you know, how much effort and how much money, I guess, if you're not making it yourself, you're willing to put into it. Because some people have like insane toggles and stuff like that. I personally, I'm not like too obsessed with like having toggles and stuff like that, because I end up using toggles personally so rarely myself. And I don't particularly care about like super extreme angles either, because some people have like angles like their model turns basically like, you know, like profile view. You know? And like, you know, that's nice, but it's not really something that like attracts me personally, because I just don't really see any like practical use for it. Like I personally just kind of see the models like, oh, what do I need? Like kind of like to find a balance between what would look cool and like, you know, what's like actually like usable and like practical in this model. And you know, I'm not gonna end up putting a lot of effort into something that doesn't particularly matter, I guess. I don't really know if I'm making any sense, but that's just kind of my like take on it. Because some models have like insane toggles, but when I look at them, I'm like, but when are you ever gonna get to do that? Like, good for the rigger and the artists, because they got paid like a shit ton to do this like one really useless feature. So honestly, good for them, but also like, when are you ever gonna fucking use that? So people just do it, their model as advanced as possible, just like purely just like to see how far we can take it. Because, you know, Kermit, I already see you pull out the demon R. I pull out sometimes during like, you know, gaming and stuff. But yeah, I just kind of forget I have expressions most of the time, not gonna lie. Hi Guts, by the way, how are you doing? IKEA, a big maze, but the end of a hot dog is worth. Is it? I know that I really like the cinnamon rolls in IKEA actually. Have you guys ever had IKEA cinnamon rolls? They're really nice. I always buy some if I end up in an IKEA. You do? I do pull it out sometimes during like game streams. It happened. No! Who masked Minami? You killed the ducks! Minami, you murderer! How could you do this to them? They were just being good boys. And you killed them and now they all they're all spawning in a jar now. Stop this. This is just, I know it's just your plan to try to see if you could be spawned in the jar. Don't be silly. I think I've never been to IKEA, really. You've never been? Never have you been to IKEA? Damn, that's pretty crazy. I've been to IKEA so many times. Well, let me have some water, but something like in my throat. I don't know what it is. Ugh. What do they sell? Furniture! It's a furniture store! They sell furniture! What do you mean? What do they sell? It's furniture! It's like house decor, stuff like that. And it's like pretty good priced, you know? Like it's decent prices for the quality that they have. My desk and my chair are from IKEA. Every time I stream from my IKEA gaming chair trademarked. I have this IKEA gaming chair and it's like, it's cheaper than your average gaming chair, but it's very comfortable. I love it personally. I'm a big fan of my IKEA gaming chair. Sounds lame, no matter I've never been there. Mr. E, is your room just like empty? Like, do you just like live in like an empty house? I don't understand. What do you mean sounds lame? Do you have any furniture, Mr. E? Bruh. One day Mr. E like invites you. One day Mr. E invites you to your to his house, and you come, and it's just like this. It's just like it just looks like this because Mr. E never been to IKEA, never bought any furniture. You built most of the stuff. How are you gonna build a gaming chair, Mr. E? Mr. E, where are you gonna get? How are you gonna build? Do you know how to build a gaming chair? SCP IKEA, yeah. Alright, I'm almost done with the drink. Kind of. What time is it? Almost 11, okay. You buy it at a yard sale? Damn. Imagine using a gaming chair. I use a log. Some of your people and your weird like desk habits, I swear to God. I don't know, like I have a chair that I didn't really find very comfortable back in Spain. But then I was like, man, I need a good chair because I'm gonna be at my computer all the time since I was doing like online classes at the time when I moved to London. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing online classes. I need a comfortable chair. So I went to IKEA and I sat like in every chair there. And I was like, yeah, this one. This is the one. So So I just bought the gaming chair. Like, I genuinely cannot sit for a very long time in the chair that I have in Spain now. Whenever I'm back in Spain, I just cannot sit in that chair. It's actually, like, horrible. I really should just ask for a new one or something. I'm like, Mom, can you get a new chair for my room in Spain? Because, like, I can't sit in it. You need to desk for your setup. You use laptop and the soon-to-come gaming PC. Oh, you're gonna have the gaming PC, so nice. Why don't you need a separate setup for the laptop, though? Like, I have a laptop as well, but I just kind of, whenever I use my laptop, I just use it on the bed, or I go to like the kitchen area or something. I don't really use it at my desk that much because I usually just use my laptop to like watch stuff, or like, I don't know. Yeah, I usually just like watch stuff in bed, and that's it on the laptop these days. Maybe when you move, you'll get a desk. You should. It's good for you, especially if you spend a lot of time, you know, at your, like, you know, doing stuff like drawing, or like even if you like play games or something like that. You know, it's not good to do it without a desk. You will end up, like, you know, with back problems and stuff. Build one, don't go to IKEA. At this point, I'll take anything. If Minami even like builds the desk or something, I don't care. As long as she gets one, you know, it's fine. No, what do you mean no, Minami? Like, I'm not even, like, I feel like Minami gets like so mad because she thinks I'm not even like attacking you. Like, I genuinely worry about you because, like, not having a desk and doing a lot of stuff like how you do, because you draw a lot, you know, like you're like on your tablet or whatever a lot, you know, like you do schoolwork, you go to university, you do schoolwork, like, you know, it's bad for you. Like, I'm not even doing it like, ooh, you don't even own a desk, what are you, like, broke or something? Or like, it's like, I genuinely am just concerned for your back. You gotta go now? Okay, no problem. Bye-bye, Holy. Like, I'm not even saying it like to nag you or like teach you or something like that. If you complain about having back pain, I'm like, well, it's gonna get worse over time if you don't have like a proper setup for doing your work. You want to be the example? I wasn't even saying anything about you, Minami. I was like avoiding using you as an example, but you kept saying no, no, no in my chat. So you clearly were like, you were attracting attention to yourself there. I'm sorry. I was desperately trying not to make an example out of anyone. But you kept being like, no, no, no. In the end, you attracted attention to yourself. I'm sorry, Minami. It's okay, Minami. Once I have a job, just you wait, Minami. Once I have a job, my first salary goes towards your desk. So what if they are raising my rent? And I need a lot of money now. I'll buy you a desk first thing, because that's where my priorities are. However you feel comfortable drawing. She's not comfortable though. She gets back pain. Don't enable this, Gerardo. I spent so long trying to convince her that she needs a desk. Do not enable this behavior. It's bad for her. Don't say stuff like that. She's not comfortable. She's always in a call with me, and at least once every call she will say that her back hurts. There's always that man also across the street. Exactly, exactly. Once I get, just you wait. Once I get my YouTube monetization, I'm gonna open a donation goal. I'm gonna be like, guys, donation goal. Let's buy Minami a desk. And that's what I'm gonna do. Welcome back, Nonsense. We are once again talking about Minami's desk problem. Crazy, right? How every conversation somehow becomes that. I guess it's because we were talking about IKEA. Sorry, Minami, but the huge IKEA in the background of my drawing kind of made this happen. Sorry about that. Minami refuses to be a normal human being. Damn. You want to stinkify yourself? Nice. She's no longer stinky. I wonder if Lucas... Well, Lucas said he'll be back in an hour. I hope Lucas left to take a shower. I really do. Lucas did say he'll be back. I wonder if he has to take a shower. I feel like I'm such a mom at this point. Like, for real. I never had any maternal instincts until I met some of you people. I'm like, Minami, get a desk. Lucas, take a shower. Ethan, go to sleep. It's like... I'm just like walking around like bossing people like, you need to take care of yourself. Like, nonsense, eat normal food. Oh, Lucas! You'll shower after stream. Okay, Lucas. I need to wrap up the stream. I need to wrap up the stream soon so that I can send Lucas to take a shower and be no longer stinky. Hair of the mom. I don't like it. Don't mass bomb! Stop it! Don't, no! Bruh. I just feel like my computer's fan go off whenever the mass bomb thing is activated. Oh, you won 5 from the jump catch, bruh. Congratulations. Art looks great, thank you. I'm not too happy with it at the moment. It looks a bit too smooth to me, to be honest. I don't usually make stuff that's like this smooth. I need to maybe add some texture to it or something. A bit later. You're stuck in the jar? Don't worry, I can fix that for you. Things are standing on top of the jar. Phoenix, get off the jar. There you go. Lera is like the mom I never had. Stop making yourselves my responsibility though. Yeah, maybe road texture would be nice. I did that like a little bit with a pencil, but it's not very visible. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I'll use this pencil. Yeah, I'll add more texture in at the end. We'll see. Put a bit of paint over it now. Oh, it's actually, yeah, let's hold on. Let's do this. Chase with a chancla. I'm not I'm not that kind of mom. Lera, best dad. Since when am I a dad? And no, I cannot stream for 5 more hours. I went to bed kind of late last night. I don't really practice what I preach sometimes. I got a bit too silly last night and I regretted it in the morning. But like, I'm always like telling Ethan off for like going to bed late. Like if I wake up in the morning and I see that Ethan is still online on Discord, I'm like, that's it. You're in. I genuinely feel like a fucking mom. Like, how dare you still be up? And he like always has like a reason why he's up. Like just like right there, ready to tell me. Oh, there goes the dancing. I'm a lion daddy? Oh god, how do you still remember the lion daddy thing? This kind of stuff should be forgotten with time, don't you think? Why do you still remember that? I hate it here. He's too level 9 to think of a reason to tell me when I ask. Imagine. That'll be funny. Counterproductive and funny. Surely Ethan is human. Well, if Ethan is a vampire, that only makes things better for me, to be complete. Maybe that's why he doesn't sleep. He's actually a vampire. And honestly, that's completely fine by me. That's okay. Actually, that works out. Is it normal to forget things? Yeah, you have to. You see, your memory is too good. Most people forget, like, you know, things occasionally, kind of. Like, it's not good to always forget things. But always remembering sounds like a nightmare too. Your memory is too good. There are some things that we're better off just not remembering, don't you think so? Like, all the Metal Gear lore. When will I fucking forget it? Please, brain. Please, brain, forget the Metal Gear lore. Why is it taking up space? You enjoying the jazz arrangement of Disappearance of Hatsune Miku? I drink to forget, but I always remember. That's Mr. E, probably. The more you try to forget, the more you remember. I guess. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should actually just like stop thinking about it. Because like thinking about it like makes me remember it better, you know? It kind of makes sense, I think. Okay, the ears could be like red. Man, I keep learning what that effect is called, you know, when you have like, you can see like red through skin or like some objects appear kind of like translucent. There's like a specific name for that. I use it like in 3D as well to like get that effect, but I keep fucking forgetting what it is. Like every time I need to look up how to do it, I always, I don't remember what to look up. God damn it. That's supposed to be me, drink to forget. Damn, you guys are... You guys want to talk about this? Like, what's going on? I love how, like, yesterday we were, like, in a call and, randomly, I don't even know how that conversation started. Maybe it was partially my fault. But randomly people started like sharing like all the like bad experiences they had like in high school. And it got like really personal. And then Minami was like, what about you, Lera? And I was like, I just was like, oh, I'm not sharing anything. I found that so funny when Minami was like, what about you, Lera? What was your high school trauma? And I was like, no, thank you. Oh my god. You're working 6 days straight. Oh god. Yeah, that does sound like something you would want to drink after, maybe. But don't drink too much, okay, Gerardo? You have to drink responsibly. Always drink responsibly. Alcohol is okay in reasonable amounts. You're a chef roaster. No, I'm just talking about university stuff. That's different. And I would never share stuff that's like actually really like deep and traumatizing on stream. Like the things I share on stream is stuff that I myself find like fairly lighthearted. Like, yeah, I talk shit on stream, but like I would never turn my stream into like actual trauma dumping because it's not the time or the place. And I ask that other people please do the same. Don't be like Alter and drink at 7 AM. I guess for Alter it's technically reversed because he just comes back from work. Like his day and night are kind of reversed. So for him, that's like the equivalent of drinking, like how people drink after they come back from work, like at night or something like that. But it's a little bit concerning sometimes, though. But for Alter, it's a very different like timing thing, I guess. So it's not like too bad. I got kicked by a cow in high school. It was very traumatic. I got spit on by a llama one time. It was horrible. Detail of his artwork? Really? I don't think this drawing is that detailed, to be honest. I kind of feel like this drawing actually lacks quite a lot of detail. It wasn't really meant to be like a super detailed drawing, but I don't know. I kind of rushed the concept a little bit, not gonna lie, because I was like, man, I need to draw something on stream. I don't really know what. And I didn't really want to, like, first of all, maybe I'll work on the commission sheets, but then I thought that's not really, like, interesting for people to watch me draw. So I kind of was like, oh man. So I thought about some concepts I've been, like, kind of putting on hold for a while, and I was like, oh, why don't I draw the Rin drawing I wanted to do. But yeah, it was very, very rushed, so it's not, like, my best or anything, but whatever. My dad got kicked by a donkey, man. Any animal with like hoofs, they're like, you are my target now. Yeah, one of my friends has like an extremely traumatic experience with this horse. She met this like, they were like on a road trip with her family, and they saw some like wild horses, and they like stopped the car. And she went to like take a picture with the horse, and you know, wild horses are not the same at all like normal horses, like, you know, like domesticated ones. They're not really like trained or anything. So the horse actually started like chasing after her, and she's like really afraid of horses now. It like chased her to the car, and then it like chased the car and everything. I'm pretty sure. I don't really remember, but yeah, she's not a fan of horses now. You got kicked by a donkey too now. What did you guys do to donkeys? Whenever I've seen donkeys, they always look like really sad. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like whenever I see a donkey, at least like the times when I've seen them, they always just kind of standing. They kind of look like the Winnie the Pooh donkey. They have like those very beautiful like eyelashes, and they always just stand there with like their head down. They're like, I wish I wasn't here right now, you know? They just kind of, whenever, that's like the only experience I had with donkeys. They just stand like with their head down. They're like, I don't want to be alive right now. That's what they look like. Bye bye, Minami. Thank you for coming. I have never actually like seen a donkey be aggressive. I forget not to approach them from behind. Oh yeah, I guess a lot of them do get anxious if you approach them from behind and stuff. Oh my god, your dad slapped the horse? Bruh. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Okay, I think the paint over and stuff is pretty solid. Make the lighting a little less intense. Like this. Let's see if we can add some like textures or stuff, I guess. Where's my wonderful texture folder? It's texture time. I guess... What could I use? Maybe I could use something like this for the road. Let's see. My layers are kind of a mess in there though for the background because I didn't really think it through layer wise. Not gonna, and now I'm regretting it deeply, but I'll try. I'll give it a go. So if I clip this to the road and set it to overlay, for example. And then we like transform it in like perspective, for example. That's pretty nice. Okay. I'll add a bit of texture to Rin as well. So that's like the paper texture looks nice on cloth, but you gotta be a little careful with it because it doesn't look good on everything. But I'm thinking maybe it'll look good on her t-shirt. I'll give it a go. It's a bit too bright for this color. Let's see. And let's do a hair texture, because how can we do without a hair texture ever? We love hair textures. I'll do this one. Hair texture always makes everything so much better. There you go. Beautiful. Hirado 1-2 from the slots. Just bombs everything. Hirado's like, yeah, I made some profit. Time to spend it on explosives, like immediately. Imagine the flower? Oh, her hair? Yeah! I think it does kind of have the flower vibes. I really like her like hair. I think it looks really good. Like the two colored idea and like the haircut. I feel like it's a haircut that you don't really see that much in VTubers. Like it's not like a super popular kind of haircut to do in like VTuber designs. I think it looks so cute. I really like it. Like I feel like long hair is kind of more popular around VTubers. Okay, let's do posterization because we can never go without posterization, guys. I like this one. Posterization just makes everything so crunchy. I love it. Some noise. I like Rin because she's very gender. She is very gender. You're right. She definitely is very gender. I wonder if you will draw yourself as a warrior? What do you mean as a warrior? What does that mean? What kind of warrior? Okay, I'm gonna add some I'm gonna add some noise. Oh god, nonsense, nonsense. Can you Google translate the Japanese for me? Because I don't know if that's spam or not. I don't speak Japanese. Nonsense, nonsense. Do you know what it says? Oh god, wrong mod on it. Thank you. Rin Penrose alternate art card. I feel like it looks like it kind of looks to me like, you know, if she was like a teenager and she went to IKEA to get her first card and it's like her first shark, and this is like the picture she took. This is like, you know, like that memorable day she got her first shark. I have no clue what this means. Oh, it might be spam. It might be spam, man. Who knows? You holding a sword about to fight your demon Vtuber? Sounds like a lot of work. I'm not very good at that kind of composition and stuff. It's not really my forte for that kind of dynamic fighting kind of stuff, I guess. Action scenes. Not really my kinda. I like doing more kind of like scenes. Like, I like putting characters in context, if you haven't realized that yet. I prefer drawing characters with like backgrounds and stuff. Or like at least like doing something or something like that. Rather than just drawing them like on like a blank background or whatever. But there's like certain like scenarios that I prefer over hours to draw. Maybe some more highlights there. There you go. She'll draw it if you commission me. Yeah, exactly. Pay me money. If you pay me money, I'll draw anything you want as long as it's safe for work. I am yet to get that. You know, some artists are like, oh my god, somebody commissioned me to like draw my own OCs. And I genuinely sometimes feel like if they're lying. Like, sometimes I wonder, are these people lying? There's no way someone would be this generous, right? Like, why would you pay someone to draw their own OC and not like your OC? I just can't imagine that scenario. I'm genuinely sometimes I'm like, are these artists just like lying to make it sound like somebody who cares about their OCs? Riding a horse into the countryside. These are like very specific art requests that are like really out of character for me, Gerardo. I don't know what to tell you. Oh god, drawing horses is so hard too. Do you know how hard it is to draw a fucking horse, man? It's insane. Okay. Stone curve time. Everyone's favorite part. Vanessa can donate money on stream too. Actually, I'm qualified for monetization now, Gerardo. I just got qualified for monetization. So I might actually have donations open finally for the first time, guys. You know how you kept bothering me and being like, Lera, when will you let us donate? Well, I finally will. Congratulations, guys. Now you can't lie to me about how you want to throw money at me anymore, because you have to literally put your money where your mouth is. Like, you have to. You guys have been like, wow, Lera, we want to donate to you so much, but I always thought they're just lying to me. which is why I'm very excited to see which ones of you have been lying all along. I'm just joking, guys. I actually am just joking. I seriously don't want donations, which is like, I know you can have donations before you're monetized. A lot of people do it, but the reason why I never had them open was because I just don't really like need your money, and I feel kind of bad for taking it without deserving it. I much prefer getting commissioned, because then at least I feel like I'm giving something back to the person. But like, since I'm getting monetized, I'm kind of like, well, you know, it's like, it feels more like I earned it, since you gotta meet a certain criteria for it, you know, it feels more official. So I will allow it with monetization. But please, if anyone is considering it, never think that you're like obligated or something like that, like at all. I absolutely do not need donations, and it's completely fine if you don't donate. It's like 100% okay. Well, under 1k too. Yeah, they are basically lowering, I think they are lowering the standards now a little bit. It's basically like they give you an option to get monetized early. To be fair, it's just kind of late for me, because I don't really need it, because I was almost at monetization anyway. But like, it's nice that they offer it early. I was almost gonna get it anyway. I was probably gonna reach it at some point, maybe like this year. But you know, if I can get it early, like kind of whatever. I literally opened my YouTube this morning. I went to like the creative studio and it was like, hey, you're eligible for early monetization. And I was like, oh wow, they're giving me early monetization. So I was kind of like, oh, whatever, I'll apply for it. I think the Japanese person was giving you headphones and questioning you for being a good child and waking up early. I honestly don't really get it, because like, even if people come in with like good intentions, I feel like it's kind of weird to text in a language that clearly nobody on stream speaks, because like everyone is just gonna end up being confused. I kind of don't get it why people sometimes come in and start texting in like a completely like unrelated language for a stream. Like, nothing against that person, but we are gonna be a little suspicious if that happens, I feel like, because it's like, oh, you know, you never know what if it's like spam or not. It's really hard to tell. Lab tomorrow morning. I'm almost done with my drawing nonsense. I'm almost done with the drawing. Look, I just added the color correction. It's finished. It's pretty much finished. Hold on, nonsense. You can go to bed. You can go to bed, nonsense. It's fine. Maybe I'll add some green. Or maybe like, maybe the ink splatters, actually. It's been a while since. I've been adding the ink splatters lately because I remember that they exist. I kind of forgot about them. I used to add them like to every drawing, but I low-key forgot about them. I think they would look great on the clouds, actually. Where are the clouds? Oh yeah. Let's fucking go. Inks on the clouds. Nice. There you go, it's finished. Let's just draw a duck frame and we are done. Yay! Duck frame on like the pavement there. There you go. You're wearing your tank top backwards. You're that tired, nonsense. That happens to me too. Happens to the best of us. Don't worry. There you go. The drawing is finished. Yeah, do your final betting. Do your final gambling, guys. Do some of your final gambling. And then we gotta wrap up the stream. Do it for him. Where is it? Where's my room? I can never find my screens like at all here. There you go. Yay! First and last gambling now. Alright. The Japanese person was sad. And we kicked them out, nonsense. I'm sorry, just but like if it's in a language we can't understand, I'm afraid we can't understand. Like it's just that there's nothing we can really do about it. Thanks for the stream, Lera. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you guys coming to my streams. Always, always. Thank you so much. I will see you all on Friday for Subnautica. I'm actually so excited to play Subnautica. I want to play an underwater game so badly. I'm so happy that I finally get to play another one. So yeah. Yay. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but on Sunday I'm doing Mario Kart collab stream with Zone and Minami. So it's gonna be on Zone's channel though, not on here. I did leave a link for Zone's channel on my like schedule post on YouTube. So yeah, if you wanna see us literally scream at each other, like we are not gonna be nice to each other like at all. Last Mario Kart collab stream, I was actually like, are we still friends after this? It's insane what happens on those streams. Like what happens in Mario Kart stays in Mario Kart. We just don't talk about it ever again, you know? But yeah, I'll see you guys Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Bye bye.